Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall be restored. What was lost now shall be found. The price of valor ever rising, but victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on.
Hello, and welcome to Waterdeep. I am once again your humble master of dungeons and keeper of dragons, Pixel. And I am excited to present to you the Fixer to Fabulous 7th episode of Ages of Einor in collaboration with our beloved creative partners in the Elite presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Welcome, everybody. How we doing? For those of you who have been with us before, you know the drill, but for anybody new, we get into the game here in just a few moments. But I do have a few housekeeping things to go over. As always, first things first, don't spoil stuff. I'll be GMing this game, so you will be seeing things on my screen that the players might not be privy to. So if things are sort of like semi-transparent or grayed out or hidden off the map somewhere and I'm, you can see them on my screen, don't mention them in chat because our players don't want to be spoiled on things in the dungeons. Also, if you've played or read this adventure before, please don't spoil anything on that basis either. Second, don't freak out about the rules. Don't fleek out about the rules, and don't freak out about the rules. D&D is a complicated game, and there's lots of rules, and none of us can keep all of them in our head all at the same time, so we may forget stuff or, have to improvise things. Don't worry about it. Don't lose your mind. If we're trying to remember something, feel free to let us know in chat, but if we don't catch that, we'll just try to get it right next time. Don't you lose your mind. Third, this is an open, welcoming space, so don't be a wangrod. We don't put up with people being abusive or hateful in chat to our players, or anyone else, really, for that matter, either. So please don't criticize our players' knowledge of the game or rules, character choices they make as they RP and play the game, or really, frankly, anything else about them or anyone else. As a reminder, we do also release the show on the AOA Ages of Einor YouTube page after during the following week after the session. So if you have to miss part of tonight, or just want to rewatch it again because it's that good, you can get caught up for that next live stream. You can also find our old campaigns archived there if you want to see those. And of course, as always, last but not least, before we jump in, we're going to remind you who we are and where we can be found on the internet. Of course, starting with Vincent Page. I couldn't think of any
y'all.
clever to save that time, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, you got to keep them on their toes, so that was pretty good. Y'all, I'm Vincent Page, Tech Savant. I just fixed my chat. We're looking good. And yeah, I am playing Varith, Drow Ranger. Very excited.
I am latest stuff. I am playing Tav, the Draconic Sorceress, who actually has sorcery points now, so she can do sorcery stuff.
Hell yeah, level 2. Level 2. Sorry, Skynet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Skynet. I'm playing Victor Valorcrest, the Human Paladin, and kind of like level 2, I can smite people now.
Level 2. Level 2. Ash. I'm sorry, you're a human being named Jason. I saw the name on the screen and I just read it.
Yeah, I'm Jason. I am playing Ash, who's been doing a little house cleanup lately. And he is normally a druid.
These ungrateful, unruly kids leaving their snacks all over the pantry. And the broken furniture from the previous people all over the floor. Foxy.
I am Foxy. I am playing Xylandor. I am a rogue who's level 2, which means that I'm level 2.
Hey, you got that cunning action. Those hashtag rogue things.
The hashtag rogue things. I forgot that I got a cunning action, but not the fun stuff. That's next level.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad because I played a rogue for how many sessions and kept forgetting about cunning action. Okay, it's part of the gig. I think.
Well, folks, I am Pixel. You can find me here on twitch.tv/HammerandPixel sometimes, and also here on Ages of Valinor, where I'm a player in our other campaign of Descent into Avernus. And then I GM this campaign. You can also see that today I will be playing everyone and no one. I am the wind in the trees. I am the sludge in the sewers. I am, all of the enemies and all of the friends. I will be GMing for this adventure. And so with that, and without further ado, when last we left our heroes. Our heroes had successfully rescued notorious Lothario Floon Blagmar and escaped the sewers with their heads uncrabbed, and then been rewarded with not the gold pieces that Volo had promised to them, but with the deed to a rundown manor house in the North Ward called Trollskull Manor. Our heroes accepted the reward and began a short period of slower narrative pacing known mechanically as a downtime. They spent the next month completing various tasks and going about their lives in Waterdeep. Ash took on a higher tier bounty with his newfound friends to aid him in bringing them in safely. Tav spent some time making new contacts with the upper crust of the city and doing a little shopping, as well as helping her friends with other tasks. Varith spent his long, lonely nights gathering intel on the happenings in the city. Tav had asked him for help looking into the activities of any infernal cults in the city, and he hit pay dirt, and discovered information about some possible infernal connections in the Zentarum, as well as the arrival of a mad priest who came to town and shouted a great deal of confusing nonsense. He also picked up some info about some strange rumors regarding the noble house called Castellanter and their activities over the last 50 years. Varith also picked up some information on the Zentarum while looking into the mercenaries that Ash had been trying to track, and asked for some help with. It seems that they are a splinter group of Zentarum now vying for control of the Black Network here in Waterdeep, though no one is quite sure why. Varith also spent a few weeks spying on his friends to various degrees of success. Sir Victor Valorcrest spent a few weeks working and making money, and then one slightly disastrous week in a fighting pit before finishing his last week with some religious service in the temples of Waterdeep. He was also asked by his acquaintance Irisil Iranith to pick up a job for her friend, the esteemed Blackstaff of Waterdeep, Vajra Safar. The Blackstaff asked Victor if he could have his friends look into the strange behavior of an adventurer known to frequent the yawning portal known as Maloon Wardragon. Sorry, I'm distracted by the things they're typing in the Roll20 chat. Ash also spent some time cleaning up. Trollskull Manor, mommy. In addition to his work on tracking a bounty, apparently some madman is poisoning people by the dozens in the slums of the Field Ward, and Ash has managed to track them back to their hideout and has the information needed to formulate a plan to take them down. And last but not least, Xylandor did a little bit of crime and maybe got someone unrelated arrested in the process, had a lovely date with Floon Blagmar, and made some contacts among the nobility, and then to round it off, did a wee bit of gambling to while away the hours. And with that, we resume our Slice of Life show. our little slice of life detour of the happenings of our illustrious heroes. So,
Can't with this chat.
Speaking of
He's gotta
smite,
stop.
Pixel's about to smite me for sure. Oh God.
okay, so with that, we picked up. I think when last we left off, you guys were considering your plan to look into Maloon War Dragon, but I don't know for sure that that's what you were deciding to do.
Yeah, so we had that, the finishing up the bounty thing, and then there was the bit with whatever the hell they told me I had.
Yes, I totally forgot to mention that. It was
Yeah.
part of my recap. Vareth had been asked by some of his contacts to essentially break in. He's reverse robbing somebody. He has to break in to a. Where did I write my notes on this? He's to break into a newspaper's office.
Yeah. Put an
Um.
article in there or some shit.
Okay, hang on. Where are they? There they are. Bam. Okay. Yes, for where is he? Where did I? Okay, into the offices of the Waterdeep Wazoo, delivering an expose unobtrusively in the middle of the night to an individual by the name of Gaxley Rudderbust, the publisher of the paper. This information is about. It's an expose on devil worship among unnamed Waterdavian noble families. The story mentions orgies and secret deals happenings behind closed doors.
And also it has pictures of Spider-Man in case.
Yes, he is delivering some
Yeah.
some quick sketch, sort of like, beach quick sketch artist renditions of Spider-Man.
Caricatures,
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Caricature. Thank you.
Yeah. So where do we start? Who's going first? Which thing we want to deal with first?
All right, let's recap real quick. We got Maloon, we got to go hunt down, break into a newspaper office, and finish the bounty.
Yes.
All right, what's up with Maloon now?
So Victor's contact by the name of, God, why do I do this to myself? Irisil, I think it was, had essentially called him in and asked for some help and sort of introduced him to a rather important individual here in Waterdeep, the Black Staff, sort of like the Archmage of Waterdeep. Her name is Vajra Safar. And she said that this was pursuant to the Mind Killers, the Head Crabs, the Intellect Devourers. Basically, that like she has some higher level adventurers working on that investigation in general, but that sort of leaves some other stuff that she needs doing undone. In this case, there's lately been some weird behavior among by an adventurer that she personally knows somewhat well, by the name of Maloon War Dragon, who frequents the Yawning Portal, and she asked Victor to ask you guys to like kind of track him a little bit, look into what he's getting up to, and see if you can determine is like what's going on. Is it that he's been, taken over by one of these intellect devourers, or is there something else happening?
Gotcha. Well, I assume it's morning time, so probably not a good time to go breaking into a newspaper office. I guess we could wait till tonight.
I think if it is morning, I think this was right after, Tav and Zylander had a little bit of an awkward standoff with a dagger that we're really quite sure.
A showdown.
Was she going to stab him with it or?
And I cut, and I stab.
Yep.
Kinda, you got inspiration, dog.
But at the end of it, I think Tav would have gone to bed, and while she was sleeping, I think that Zylander dropped off the unicorn pendant, the pendant of Maliki. So I think that she would have woken up and seen it and unwrapped it and probably started crying. And maybe would have scuffled up to his door, maybe with a little cup of coffee that she prepared. And knock, knock, knock.
Thalander's knocked out.
Did you say he's knocked up?
Knocked. Wow. If Floon Blackmar could do that, then I mean, maybe.
All right, the Mpreg fanfic incoming.
No, he is knocked out. He is like very, very
Oh.
asleep.
He's very, very asleep. Okay.
So, you don't hear any movement at all when you knock lightly.
She's gonna open the door a little bit. Creak the door open. Highlander?
Zylander's
You
gonna
want to
kind of
build a
like,
snowman?
she's gonna like, no, 5 more minutes.
Okay.
And
Tab's
then-
gonna set a 5-minute timer in her head.
Just like pull out ye old iPhone.
The old iPhone.
I think with like hearing it, like her, he'd like open his eyes up a little bit, instinctually for a second, like reach for his dagger belt, and then be like, "Oh wait, never mind."
Aw.
And then just be like, look at her and be like, "What's up, Tav?"
You want coffee? Are you a coffee kind of guy?
Zylander not being a coffee guy at all, but not wanting to hurt her feelings, to be like, "Yeah, I'll take coffee."
Also, bad news. It's terrible because Tav is awful in the kitchen.
This
I'm
is
so sorry.
fantastic. So as he
Incredible.
takes this like coffee cup from her, it's gonna be just this absolute like slosh, almost like mud inside the cup.
Mostly
like
grounds.
It's mostly grounds, and like I just take a sip of it, and it's like drinking sand, and I'm just like as grounds pop in my mouth, I'll be like, it's delicious. Thanks.
Tav's gonna say, well, we ran out of. I think that you're supposed to put a filter in it, but I figured that just kind of like if you put the water on top of the grounds, it's kind of like it's like a tea, right? Like they steep tea in the leaves, so I hope it's all right.
Yes, they also have tea bags. For
Oh, you're right.
moments, you know.
Oh, you might
But
be right.
this
Okay,
is
I did
this
forget
is
about that.
this is delicious. Thank you, Tab.
Okay. Well, okay. So I just wanted to come by and I wanted to explain myself a little bit. And she's kind of holding onto the pendant and not looking at Zylander, looking at the pendant and kind of like running her finger over the outline of the unicorn. And I know I mentioned it reminded me of home. And I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit more. So my grandmother, she and I were very close. And she was this incredible woman. Everybody looked up to her. And for a long time, I felt like I was in her shadow, where there was an expectation that someday I too might be as great as her. And I was very fortunate. You know, I was given all the resources in the world that one could need to be successful. And yet, even with all those resources, in the end, I have just been a fuck up. And I think I've been unfairly harsh with you. And the reason that the unicorn, and in particular this goddess, Meliki, she was my grandmother's main deity. She spoke of Maliki all the time. There was at one point she wandered out into the forest, kind of feeling a bit lost, and a unicorn that many say is a herald of Maliki actually had come up to her and inspired her and reminded her that strength is kindness, even if other people can't see it. And I think I've spent so much of my time here forgetting that lesson and thinking that being harsh is strength, but it's not. And you didn't deserve for me to be quite so harsh with you. But I think I also have learned in the last couple of weeks, I attended a party where I think I learned that you and I might share a common enemy in the Castellanters. And I can't imagine what you've been through. I might not be able to go home, but my family is still there when I go home, and I know for you that's not the case. And I can't imagine how horrible that is. But from what I understand, the Castellanches are a quite imposing foe, and one that, even if we wanted to go up and stab them in the night, I don't think it would end well for us. But I will say that my grandmother also did have quite a strong connection with the Harpers. And well, a part of me is still very afraid to let my family know that I'm still around, because I'm still feel quite guilty for something that happened, and I feel I need to atone before I can really face them again. I want to try and see if maybe we can reach out to some of the Harper networks in the town, and they might be our best bet at gathering allies that could help us take down the Castellanches, if that's something that would bring you some closure. I don't know.
Is there a plant in this room by chance?
A
If
plant.
Ash has been in it.
Yeah, like Ash has been all over like cultivating.
Sure,
Is there
yeah.
a chance there's a potted plant in this room?
I mean, if you want there to have been a potted plant in this room, then sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I do.
for sure.
Because like hashtag rogue things. While
Where's this
she's
going?
like while she's been talking and everything, he's definitely been listening and paying attention. But he's been looking for a place to dump out this coffee without her seeing. And
Okay,
so
yeah.
while she's looking down at the pendant at the very like beginning, like hashtag rogue things, and he just like chucks it all in the plant.
Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. And we'll just see if you beat her passive perception.
10.
Okay, and Tav, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 14.
I was gonna say 4, and I'm like,
Oh
God.
no. Oof. Just a tough beat there, Zylander. Yeah, so Tav, you do, as you're like looking down at the pendant, you just see a quick motion out of the corner of your eyes. You know, it is like lightning fast. I think part of it is the noise. It's a little splashy.
Tav's gonna turn and say, "Oh, you know, Gail always told me that coffee was good for the plants." That's a good thought.
Gail's a smart man.
just real quick, like smash cut to Gale, you know, miles away in the city with his nose buried in a book, just like looks up, looks around real quick, kind of like rubs the back of his neck and gets back
Poor
to
guy
reading.
gets drug just like, all the time. And it's like,
Well, and in this one, I think that it would have been funnier if he was just actually drinking a cup of coffee and be like,
Yeah.
finally.
Thank God it's not Tav's.
He yeah, okay, so he's looking at the book, he's got coffee in his cup, he takes a sip, and his what is it, Tressym, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Sort of like jumps into his lap, and he does a spit take. and then we cut back.
So and then he's just gonna kind of look at her and be like, yeah, no, I'm kind of hoping that at some point in time that we have to fight them anyway. You know, there are brain creatures around taking over people of importance, and they seem to be important. So you know, maybe in the end we get to kill them anyway.
I'm not normally one for flagrant murder. However, I must say that in this case, I think justice is warranted for their actions.
Yes, justice. That's what I want. And then he's just gonna kind of look at the beautiful dagger that he got as a present, and then just like kind of look at her and be like, we should probably head to the others.
Yes.
And then there's like a faint smile on his face as he walks out the door.
And
For the first time ever, leaving his belongings in the room.
oh, it's so sneaky.
Damn. Yeah, do you have inspiration, both of you?
Yay.
Growth.
You know, I was with Spoon.
If you don't have the inspiration,
I definitely know I definitely know about growth.
Oh my god. We need that as an emote though, not the bone and flume, but the growth. This pixel going growth.
I'll get on it. Let's see. To-do list. Emo. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, and just real quick, in case people didn't see in chat, I will say that Verith did not mention to anybody yet about his thing. I have a whole thing with that, but we can touch on that later. I will say that the what you said, Jason, is that he would be interested in doing that at night, so it doesn't have to be done right now.
Yeah, so I guess Ash will head back inside, maybe as those two are coming downstairs and say, hey guys, what are you up to today?
I made a pot of coffee. I mean, it's really more of like a bowl. I couldn't find a good pot, so it's kind of in a bowl.
I saw that.
Highlander's just gonna like
Smelled that.
He's gonna shoot him like this, like cutting daggers. Look at him, just be like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You want to?
Might be able to teach you a technique.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
She loves
yeah.
learning things.
You're right, I do. Do you have a book on it? Maybe I could study better.
Just writes the instructions loosely on a piece of paper.
Welcome to Cooking with Ash.
Mhm.
This will be the second campaign where I've learned how to cook from someone.
That seems to, can you like, is this a reoccurring thing for a reason? I don't know what's happening.
Jason,
I
does she
hate-
need cooking lessons?
I actually hate cooking, so this is a reason.
She can cook,
I can't.
but
I
she
hate
has
cooking.
to do everything meticulously
Yeah.
and perfectly.
No,
So
I don't believe that for a
she
second.
doesn't like to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up. This is
Yeah.
that time, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't chop very fast when you want everything exactly the same width.
Oh, holy moly.
Yeah,
Brutal.
Tab, why don't you loosen up a bit?
Yeah, God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Who is Tab based on?
Shut up! I mean, let's move on.
Her Baldur's
Speaking of
Gate
getting
character, right?
drugged, Holy moly.
Drag me. Can't.
Just read her for filth. It's great.
Okay.
Look. But no, so I think-
Anyway, we're gonna do some side questing or some main questing today.
Question.
Main questing.
Whoa.
Yeah. I would love
Alright.
actually to go back to, in particular, I think Tav is probably going to share with everybody as well about a little bit about what she learned. She did spend the night, and this is definitely Tav and definitely not Stuff, who definitely had a revelation moment where she was thinking over the words of the mad guy, and was realized that it's referring to a place. And that specifically this evil that's taken root in the city that has infernal dealings is specifically talking about the location of the Castellanter's house, which she, I suspect, knows because she works very close to there.
Yeah,
But she
let's
found the
just
exact location.
let's take a brief detour to the map of Waterdeep.
Yep.
So we can sort of discuss that angle.
Hmm.
Oh, this is a good chance for me to fix the chat on this screen.
Perfect.
Right. I should also put everyone on the map screen, not just us.
And the oh, never mind. Yeah, the bounty location's northwest in the field ward. And it's marked on the map.
Yeah, because that was part of your downtime. You did fully locate the actual hideout, and I think I don't have it ready today, but in the like planning stage for that, I will have like a floor plan that I'll straight up give you. It won't necessarily have like creature locations on it, but
Nice.
right. So yeah, the words that you got from the report that you had from the Mad Priest, which you turned out to not even need to go speak to because someone figured out the riddle. The many gems, among the many gems of the Sword Coast towards the setting sun, hidden in the whisper of feathers, the roots of an ill-fated plant have taken hold. So do you want to explain what that means there?
Sure.
Someone.
Yeah, again, this was definitely Tav and definitely not Stuff who pulled out a full Waterdeep map and was like, hold on, I got it. So, Okay, so up in the north, the hidden among the many gems, I believe I figured is either referring to Diamond Street or Never Ember's Cache. So like, okay, let's assume it's referring to Diamond Street because we have no idea where Never Ember's Cache is. Jewel of the Sword Coast, of course, is referring to Waterdeep. So this is in fact somewhere in Waterdeep. Toward the setting sun, I suspected means obviously it's to the west side of Waterdeep. So either on the sea ward or perhaps close to the west gate of Waterdeep. Hidden in the Whisper of Feathers is where, if we're looking at Diamond Street on the map, there are nearby streets, one of which is referred to as, where is that? Feather Street, and another one, which is referred to as the Row of Whispers or the Alley of Whispers, or where is that?
Street of Whispers. It's
Street of
like
Whispers.
2 streets over from.
Yeah, there it is. So then I started looking at intersecting, like where the most common, what are the main villas there, or what are the main, like, basically any markers that are on those intersecting areas. And so that led me to, there's a couple on Feather Street, there's Desentil Villa, Thongolier Villa, Eagle Shield Villa, and Tarth's Tower, which is a luxury inn. But then if you look at more of the intersection on Diamond Street between the Street of Whispers and Feather Street, there's Asumbril Villa, which has a small temple to a demigod of nobility. Then there's the Wandering Wemmick, which is another inn. And then there is also on that street the motherfucking Castellanter Villa.
Viller.
Tell me true, Jason. Does she have a shit ton of red string lying around?
She does
White
not,
doors.
unless she dug a hole somewhere. I don't know how she.
She's got a secret
all that.
basement.
She's down in the bunker with corkboard on the walls.
Yeah.
Very Silence of the Lambsy.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling, and then there is one other thing that says roots of an ill-fated plant have taken hold. And I tried to look for anything else about like a plant-related thing. So I can't figure out what the plant piece is, other than if that part is just a metaphor. But then I was thinking, okay, roots, the roots go underground. So just like how we've been underground for, like, obviously there's these like creepy mine things that are going on. I wonder if they are also perhaps tied into this underground system. So whatever it is that we're looking for at Castellanter Villa, we're not going to find if we just go in the front door. We're going to have to get underneath of Castellanter Villa. So that was Tav's sleuthing.
Good Lord, Tav.
And I just want to just say something for chat here, okay? Here's the thing. Any of you who are GMs know that if you put any puzzle in front of your players, a lot of times if you give them like very simple puzzles that are at the sort of degree of like elementary school children, a lot of times they still will not get the puzzles. And that's not a knock on anyone's intelligence. It's just usually people aren't that invested in solving the puzzles. Okay. Usually they kind of get sick of it and stop. So I guess lesson learned for me, be a little bit more, cryptic when stuff is in the party. All right. It's fine.
Ace somewhere his like spider sense is tingling.
But yes, so that's in case people, I think this can drag you guys over here. So yeah, that does seem to track the Street of Whispers and Feather Street. Kind of in between those two streets is Castellanter Villa, just off of Diamond Street. And also this El Torcha Told Villa, that is where Tav has worked as like a tutor for their children. And also I believe now Zylander has connections with the Lady of the Manor, I think.
Yes.
As well as Tav has connections there. I mean, in addition to working with them, you now have sort of like a, like noble like contact. Anyway, so yeah, that all kind of checks out, basically.
I do want to tell you that if you wanted to tell Vareth any of this, and if it's morning time, you won't have to go get him up too. just by the way. But we can't also assume that you did that. That way you don't have to repeat your whole thing again.
The root of it is Castellanter's bad. Seed of evil.
Yeah, so I reread that, and I don't even know how you even got there. Just being honest.
It was this moment where I was looking at the map thinking about stuff, and I saw Diamond Street, and I thought, wait, hidden among the many gems, and then right next to it, Feather Street. Hold on, there's feathers in that word too. Anyways,
I mean, listen, if I hadn't already given you inspiration for the scene work, I'd be giving you inspiration for you picked up everything I put down. Pretty much. Yeah. I'm not saying 100% of it is accurate.
My
but
whole analysis that was like line by line, my things and like my. I was like, and then at the bottom it goes, "Motherfucking Castellaneta Villa."
Yeah, this is true.
But that said, I do think going to that end, I think that Tav is also probably going to bring to the attention, like, she's aware of the Castellanters, and so she's probably going to say, having worked in El Torcho Villa, she's heard of the Castellanters enough to know that this is a very powerful group within the city, and so like anything that we're going to try and do to unseat the evil, we're going to need some backup. So to that point, I think she might even approach Victor and say, "I'm not sure, if you have any connections. My understanding is that Tyr is quite a proponent of justice, and it seems as if the Castellanters have done quite a bit of injustice to many a family in this city. If you have connections that we could pull on, I do think that maybe if we go to, what's the big tavern? I just forgot. Yawning Portal. We might find some leads. To follow up, and perhaps even some harbor friends that we might draw upon."
Yeah, I would think I may know somebody, hidden deep in my thoughts.
Oh, hidden deep in your thoughts. How do you pull it up when you need it, if it's hidden?
I usually, oh good and gracious DM, do I have anybody?
Oh, good and gracious. Okay. So.
God.
God.
Oh boy.
Dad.
Honestly, I think this might be our moment, Victor. I think this might be the moment we've been waiting for, you and I.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Oh.
Perchance.
Perchance I may actually do know somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember the name, or do you want me to sort of hand it to you here, Victor?
Yes.
But also, this is. I'm gonna leave this up to you, right? And I may have tipped your hand here. This is kind of a Victor reveal moment here. If this is where you choose to pull that trigger.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I love it.
All right, let's do it. This in the biz, friends, is what we call an attack of opportunity.
I know.
I'm gonna switch back to RP screen for this one.
I'm trying to scroll back up because I did forget the name.
Well, yeah, I can message it to you if you need.
Vigorously scrolling.
Yeah. So, I do know about somebody by the name of Laurel Silverhand.
Tav books at her feet. Who?
Laurel Silverhand, the main person here. I believe you may know her.
Excuse me. Vicky, can I see you in the corner for a minute?
Yeah. Yeah, we can go somewhere else if you need to.
Yeah. Let's and she's just gonna kind of usher him, hand on the back, please.
I'm confused. Is this important?
No, not at all. Go back to sleep. Beth.
Sure. I mean, anybody that wants to can make a DC 3 history check.
Hell yeah! Because I actually have no idea what's going on, bro. Well, there you go.
21 and 20 history checks.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so both of you guys, yeah. Oh, 20s across the board. Every single one of you, as soon as you hear the name, Laurel Silverhand is the open lord of Waterdeep.
Oh.
So she is the government system of Waterdeep. The open lord is like the main ruler, and then there's a council of masked lords. from among the nobility, that between the two of them, they make kind of all the decisions. So the Open Lord is someone with a tremendous amount of, power, pull, persuasion. They don't just like get to fully do whatever they want all the time, right? But they have a tremendous amount of power in the city.
And Victor knows them?
Yes, that is the reveal. That is one of the triggers we've just pulled, and we're about to pull the other one.
Oh
God.
So while the rest of you sort of kind of reel from the information that Victor has a sort of direct personal relationship of some kind with, what amounts to the Queen of Waterdeep, Tav seems to be shitting bricks as she pulls Victor aside for some sort of side confab. Carry on.
You seem to be distraught that I know Laurel.
Yeah, well, I'm more distraught that you're saying that I know Laurel. What's that about?
You doing good? Like, you okay?
Oh, yeah, like her dragon scales are kind of like glowing, like a little bit, like beneath the surface, like. Yes, totally fine, absolutely. Well, yes.
Okay.
I mean, what do you know?
I know Laurel.
What do you mean? I know Laurel. Like, I know that Tyr is a god. I've read about him, right? Like, what do you mean?
Well, I work for Laurel.
God, this is a really bad party for me to be a part of.
Poor guy. Poor Vareth is like, oh boy. I think I'm on the streets now.
I'm arrested for sure.
And Skynet, I just messaged you a short refresher.
Oh God.
Because I know it's been a while since we
you ruffled
cooked
my
this
scales.
up.
You sure did. You sure did ruffle my scales. It's like a little, like
the
a slight
scales,
glow
they
from
are
flames that
ruffling.
Yes, and I've had a boss before, but like, what makes you think I would know her?
I do know she's your great aunt.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you know everything.
Is it getting hot in here? I'm concerned. We obviously can't hear. I fully recognize the three of us are out of this conversation.
Are we?
We are.
I did try to pull him
she pulled me
aside.
to the side.
Yeah.
I did try to
Real
pull
quick,
him aside.
Zylander, you have chat
far
inspiration.
I saw that. Thank you, Mary.
Yes. So I do know that you are Laurel's great niece. I think is the way that works. If I go in
Yes.
reverse order.
That's
And I know you've had some rough times with your family.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, God, I'm stupid. Why would I think that I could hide my presence from Blair? I signed my name on the book. Of course she's gonna figure out Tav isn't Tav. Fuck. Wait, you don't know who shit. I'm Tav. Hi. She said Tav's her great niece, right?
Mhm.
Right? Great. Okay, just Tav. Tav.
Yeah, I will say this, Skynet. We haven't talked a ton about this. I don't know that she gave you a whole ton of like specific details, right? So I do think kind of the most that you knew is basically just that she asked you to keep an eye on her niece, great niece, or whatever. And that was kind of, and a little bit of the details that you've been able to pick up of like she's sort of been in hiding, but
For sure.
Raiders help me. I'm being sussed out. Someone's mom save me.
Self came into this campaign thinking she had all these secrets. She speaks Dragonic and can hide things, and I speak Dragonic, so she can't hide anything. And now finds out that the Paladin of Justice is like working for her.
Her hired bodyguard that she didn't know about.
Yeah, basically Secret Service Victor over here has been on the detail the whole time.
Just kind of over here in the corner, Mr. President. No wonder he got her up so many times in that first fight with the Kenkus.
No wonder you were trying to keep me alive. Oh Yes. Okay.
Um,
Well, here's the thing. Oh, all right. Okay. I'm so ruffled.
This is so great.
Oh.
Yes, she is. She is. I will admit that. I mean, I guess that's a good thing that she's not mad that I'm here, is she?
no, she's not mad.
Okay. Wait, did she you didn't just like come here to like watch over me. Am I your job?
I-
I'm a job. I'm a bloody
Available.
job. Oh, God, die here. Oh, God.
Yeah, I will also again clarify too. I think it's like you weren't hired outside of Waterdeep and specifically sent here to keep an eye on Tav. You were sort of like, when you were noted for starting to like help people in the city, you sort of caught the eye of this person. And you know, she's hard to read, but like I'll just sort of tip the hand here. Essentially, you are a well-meaning and kind person in the appropriate power bracket to it not be weird that you would be around Tav. Like, she didn't pick some like crazy high level, because it's like then your cover would be blown. Like, why is this 15th level adventurer hanging out with the second level adventurer? They don't talk in those terms, but it would be like, you know,
Yeah.
right? Why is the head of the CIA like
Yeah.
keeping tabs on this, you know, private investigator or whatever, right? So like that's sort of how it's like, you know, so yeah. So it's like, yes, you were sort of asked to do that, but it's also like not just your whole reason of existence or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, very true. Very true.
Holy moly.
So yeah, don't worry. I won't tell the others if you don't want me to.
I mean, they're probably a bit suspicious. I don't know. Lying's not my strong suit, to be honest. I don't know what I would say. I feel like I've just gained some of their trust, and I don't want to break it.
Fair enough.
I don't know, maybe it's a bit of a relief then. I think that we've got a lot on our plate, and I suppose it's good that we have somebody in our corner who knows what's going on.
Well, how about this? If you decide to tell them, you can tell them. Otherwise, they'll know that I know Laurel, but I won't say anything else about it.
Just curious. I mean, how read up are you on nation states of Toril and, you know, the continent of Faerun and...
I'm not really.
Excellent. Okay, that's great. That's great. Good. Okay, yes. Well, let's go, you know, just chat. Yeah. It's pretty good, you guys.
Listen, I just real quick, I want to give myself some inspiration for pulling that one.
Yeah, you
Because
should,
Tav came to me with this deep, dark secret, but then I was like, these people are like 15th to 20th level spellcasters that she's trying
Which
to
is
hide
funny,
shit from. Like,
and I do want to point out the reason that this happened the way it did is because this is the first character I ever made before I knew a diddly squat thing about D&D, and so I look up somebody and was like, sure, that name sounds great, not realizing who this person was, and then we commented Waterdeep, and I was like, oh fuck. I know
my
that
great
person.
aunt is the
That's my great
open
aunt.
lord of Waterdeep. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oops. Because that's what happens when you're new to D&D. You don't know, you don't have context.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, sure. I was brought up by a golden dragon, and my great aunt's the, you know, chosen of Mystra. Like, sure. I didn't have context, friends.
Listen, I mean, all 6 of your great aunts and your grandma were the chosen of Mystra. Okay, you picked the most important family in Faerun to be a scion of. Straight up, they rule like half the cities of the Sword Coast.
Oh man.
Boy,
And they're literally God's favorite. Like, I don't want to.
I was really new to D&D, and you just Google, and it's one of the most Googleable things, of course. Because
Yeah,
they're
of course it
fucking
came up right away. You're like a fucking Skywalker, all right? Like, straight up.
I feel a bit silly now. It's a bit silly.
This is like, yeah, I mean, this is straight up like Leia Skywalker running around like nobody's gonna find out who my dad is.
Like
Like,
killed 3 times in the first battle. Like, just down.
yeah.
Please get
Down.
up.
Now,
Please get up.
please not, please don't.
Don't die.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
get in trouble
sorry.
with my
Carry
boss
on,
if you
folks.
die.
I'm going to get fired. Get up.
This is for sure going on my next performance review.
It'd be so shitty.
I'm gonna get a needs improvement, not a meets expectations.
And then you let her burn a building down.
You didn't die.
Okay,
And then almost got her arrested too.
Holy shit.
yeah,
Okay,
that would have been
all
fun.
right.
That would have been an exciting time.
So Tab's gonna
I
walk
tried
back
to get her
out.
out of that one too.
Gonna walk
Oh,
back out looking like she has just seen the ghost of her father, who is also still alive.
Oh boy.
Who is he? With which important person did you pick?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter yet.
Yeah, it means it will one day.
okay, yeah. So these two rejoin the rest of you who are just sort of, after took a few minutes to shake off the stunned condition
I need to
after
close my
that sort of
window.
bomb draft.
Actually, if I could,
Yeah,
this is actually
Yeah,
a
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
spot for me. If that's while they're away, this actually is beautiful for me.
Oh,
So,
I see. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. After they leave, Vareth's gonna be like, this kind of worked out. I was wondering if I might ask a favor from the two of you.
Yeah, of course.
Zylander getting like that cheeky grin on his face and like, what you need?
Think we owe you a favor anyway. At least I do.
It makes him uncomfortable.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that, and I don't ask this lightly. I have a job that I would be really interested to have you guys help me on, if that's okay. I would ask the other two, but they don't seem the type.
Oh, are we killing
Understood.
people?
Nothing as serious as that. It's actually just
Aw.
a simple B&E.
Oh, I do like B&Es.
Yeah. I can help.
And so Vareth kind of give him the rundown without going into detail about who gave him the job. Basically, we just need to put this into the Waterdeep Wazoo.
Wazoo, yeah.
Wazoo,
yeah.
Yeah. We just have to slip this article in, and then we get out, no problems.
Who are we doing this for?
Do we see the article there too?
Yeah, I would show it.
Oh, I guess I would read and be like, my. Scandalous.
I think it's best if I don't tell you who it's for. Just know that it's some contacts that I have, who I owe an immense amount to.
I owe you a favor, so I won't ask much more.
Can I steal things from inside of there while we're there?
If we can make that very, under the table, yes, sure. I'm not sure what all they're going to have in there, but why not?
Okay, I'm in.
Gotta be
Fascist.
inconspicuous, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's
Zylander gonna flare his big purple outfit and be like, Inca what?
I'm starting to regret my decisions.
Zylander, like, I'll change. It's fine. These don't provide armor class, so we're gonna change.
Okay. We don't have to worry about right now. I work best at night anyway, so that's all you had. That kind of just like fell into my lap unexpectedly, so that was kind of easy.
Yeah, so long about the time you all sort of finish your semi-criminal conspiracy, and you're sort of reverse robbing this man. The plan to do so at
only
least.
rob him in the meanwhile. It's weird.
However, about that, yeah. So just after that, your two friends swing back by, seemingly having finished their conversation.
Alright. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah,
I think the point is that Tyr has a really great connection who's going to help us.
Here.
And that
Ooh.
I even wrote Tyr's connections on my sheet.
This is Vicky. This is Vicky now.
Victor, so sorry.
Yeah, lest we
Paladin
forget,
of
Tyr is very
Tyr.
dead.
We don't know
Rip.
the timelines of these things. The Feywild has weird times, all right? Good stuff. Anyways, Victor here has a really great connection. Who's going to be of great help for taking down the evil within the city.
If I may,
Yes.
is it really wise for somebody that has a direct connection to the person who rules this city to be working with the likes of us?
Why wouldn't it be?
He's just gonna look at himself. He's gonna look over to Zylander.
Zylander's just
And-
like picking his fingernails with the pretty dagger. Be like, huh?
I don't mean to be, rude, but some of us are what one would consider criminals.
I mean,
You may be criminals, but
You're good criminals.
My best friend.
but you're not who I'm after.
Are you
Here's
sure,
my
Vicky?
take.
Not this time.
Yet, I think is maybe the key
Yeah.
word.
I didn't say yet.
I could be foolish in this presumption. However, I do think that the law is not always the right. And from what I've generally seen, some actions aside, I think that all of you seem to wish to do right. And I think that that is above the law. At least in my view of the world.
Yeah, I think Varys just kind of takes a long look at Victor and kind of glances at Tav, and he doesn't say anything, but just stews on that, I suppose, maybe the word.
If you're afraid that we'll turn you in, all I can say is that what I've just learned is that one, Victor is very good at keeping secrets. And two,
What secrets?
Secrets don't make friends.
that he knows Laeral Silverhand. That's quite a big secret. You know.
Can I inside check that?
Can we?
For yeah, insight check.
Oh,
Tav,
shit.
make a deception check.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Oh, 23.
Damn, 13. Damn.
Oh,
man!
oh,
I'm burning my DM inspiration.
oh!
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's worse.
If it's worse than
Oh
mine.
my God, it's perfect.
Oh! Wow,
Oh wow,
gang!
Mason.
Sometimes the dice tell a story.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was so confident.
Okay,
bro.
here we go. I've got this. All right. So
Okay.
Varith, you look at Tav and you sort of like, squint a little bit, trying to do the inside thing. And for a second, you feel like you see a flash of something. She's omitting something, hiding something. And then just like, and half an instant later, you realize it's because she was trying to fart silently. And not let everybody know. And so that is the final answer that you land on, Varith. You're like, okay, no, wait, never. I thought there was it was very subtle. For a second, I thought that she was lying to us, but actually,
Sulfur coming through the air.
Oh my god, how did we end up on a fart joke on
Yeah,
that one? That's
listen.
incredible. It was the first time for everything, I guess.
I think
What
it's
What happened to
obvious.
Ash? What happened to Ash, man?
Okay.
What? What about Ash?
Ash is inside of 8.
Yeah, not strong. He's
Incredible.
preoccupied.
yeah. So yeah, both Zylander and Ash are sort of not clued in on this little like battle of minds that just took place between Varith and Tav.
Holy shit.
Uh,
Literally 22 and then 24.
Oh
think
my
what-
God, really?
because
Sometimes the
he's-
dice do tell a hell of a story, gang.
since
Sometimes they're
Zylander's
assholes. But
every time I've tried to romance Floon, or wait, Rainier.
Oh yeah.
Floon, it wasn't hard. He was a floozy. It was Rainier that I couldn't get.
notorious Lothario Floon Blackmore.
Yes. I think
Turned
this
out
is
to be an
Oblivious
easier
Island.
way.
Honestly, I'll get Rainier eventually. I guess as Islanders being oblivious to everything and just look at Vicky and be like, I'm not worried if Vicky ever turns me in. It wouldn't be the first time he slapped cuffs on me.
That is true.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So we've just had a pretty big reveal. Victor knows Laeral
Jesus.
Silverhand. Victor and Tav now have a little bit of their own sort of secrets going on. Everyone else is still mostly oblivious, and Vareth is recruiting friends for his crime that he is planning. Anything else that we need to do in this scene, or what are you guys getting up to?
Recover emotionally. Tav needs to go take a nap.
Listen, I mean, you handed me a secret like that, and I was
Holy
like,
shit.
I absolutely. You know what's funny? I've told the other story about when I did a similar thing with Thorin. Why am I blanking on our friend's name? It's been a
Oz?
long weekend. Oz, yes, thank you. I did a similar thing where I straight up went to Og and be like, "Do you want to do some shenanigans?" As we were making characters, and you handed me all that stuff, and he handed me like the stuff for his character that he sort of has contacts with, like the higher ups in the city. I was like, "Hey, Skynet,
What's
you
incredible
want to do
is
some
that-
shenanigans?"
Skynet's poker face on this whole fucking thing, because I talked a little bit. I was like, you should reach out to Pixel about like, this like order, and he's like, oh yeah, I should.
Incredible.
Little did they
Put it
know.
out there, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I do have a
Zero
connection.
hints. Zero hints.
Mm.
Jeez. Well played.
Incredible.
Well played.
Well, Victor,
friends.
you take some inspiration for giving zero
Hell
hints.
yeah. Zero hints.
Oh
incredible.
man.
Thank you.
I just the fact that stuff burned DM inspiration to
Yeah, just
against
to hold on to that little.
him.
Hey, listen, I'm actually cool with it too. I feel I only insight check because I knew Vareth would.
Yes.
Not
yeah.
because
yeah.
I'm like trying to out your
No,
secret.
I know.
But he
I know.
just would, and that's
Yeah.
really all it was.
That's his style. He likes.
I
his
mean, he just
information about
spent 2
people.
weeks spying on everyone else in the party,
Exactly.
That's true.
practically. Oh,
Holy
Zylander's
shit.
just a gossip, and he was interested.
He's like, who?
That's fair.
spill the
Did
tea,
you fuck
sis.
Period.
Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah. Like I said, anything else that needs to happen in this scene, or are you guys? What are we getting into?
Zylander's gonna like nudge Ash and be like, "Did you make coffee?"
I can make some real quick.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, let's go make some coffee.
Zylander's gonna kind of look at in Tav's direction, like cheers the cup, and be like, "Yeah," and then walk away.
Yeah. Tab's actually gonna go to the yawning portal now because she needs a drink.
Tav, would you like some company?
Yes, please. Come on.
It wasn't actually a question. He was going to follow
I
her
know,
anyway.
I
'cause that's his job.
She's just trying to save face and be like, yeah, like I actually had a choice. You were coming anyway. I know it now.
Well,
Oh.
then I'm going back to bed.
Okay, so Taz going to the yawning portal to get a drink. Vareth's going back to bed. What is the overall plan? Are you guys like anyone else have any other scenes that need to happen? Or do you guys want to jump into sort of like we can sort of flex time a little bit as we're sort of talking about like planning and what you guys are actually doing in the city, et cetera, et cetera.
I
think
did
we
want to actually.
need-
Sorry, go ahead.
I think we need to go to the yawning portal anyway, if that's where our Mark is hanging out, that we need to go get some info out of.
Blue.
So
I was planning
maybe-
to catch up with what's his face that's already there. I hope he's Jalister, I think.
Jalester Silvermane, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's the
He
sad
is
man, right?
your contact in the yawning portal, yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
sad guy.
Yep, sad man.
I don't know why I remembered that, but for some reason
He's like, I
remember.
felt him. I felt it in my heart.
Honestly, I relate.
Hang on 1 second. I realized there was something in my notes that I needed to re-up real quick. Vincent, your character has a yawning portal friend as well, right?
I do. It's the Bard 3 strings.
That's right. Okay, Matron 3 strings. Okay.
And I also have one, right? If she's there.
Yes.
Yagra.
Yeah.
I think we all started with one, right?
Yeah. There were just a couple of little
Right.
things that I
Sorry, was
needed
that
to do in my notes it's like stuff that I came up with and then realized I forgot to
Okay.
put in, like, to actually write down. So I'm just doing that real quick so I don't forget it.
While he's doing that, I did want to bring up one thing, which is a story for chat real quick, which is, so when we knew that we were going to be starting this campaign and I heard it was like a heist thing, and I'm a very visual learner, I went and I got the giant map of Waterdeep that you guys have seen me pull out before. I got that from Staples, and I got it delivered. And when it was delivered, in the bag, there was this piece of paper that had been like written or like typed out and like ripped off to make it look like an old piece of paper that had a note on it that gave us a lead that this random guy, whoever was working at Staples that day, was like, I know exactly what they're playing. This is D&D Waterdeep, and I'm going to give him a clue. And so I planted that little clue with Pixel.
Yeah.
And we haven't gone on that lead yet. He did tell us where like the lead for that would be.
Yeah.
But if y'all are in for it, I would love to find out what that Staples man
Fucking guy at Staples is playing Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yeah. For sure.
We just gotta live.
So shout out to Staples Man, whoever you are. Thank you for your service.
You have DM inspiration.
Yeah, DM
Wherever you
inspiration,
are, man, DM
100%.
inspiration. I know,
To
Ginger. I
whoever
was like,
the
this is
Staples
the
man
most
is.
incredible. I have never in my life been planted like a freaking actual puzzle piece in real life, and this man was like, I got you, girl.
Yeah, just sort of a little augmented reality D&D going on here.
So good.
Okay, so folks are headed to the Yawning Portal
Yep.
to drink away their sudden rush of adrenaline.
Yep.
And also to check in on Maloon War Dragon. Is that so? And everyone's going for that? Yeah, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Well,
Yep.
if Varys went back to sleep, are you just gonna meet up with us?
Well, I mean, if the plan is to go out and do a thing, then he would. But like, if there was no plan, then he was going to go back to bed. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Skulk
But
in the
it-
shadows
then-
anyway.
So again, the thing, he'll swing by the library, pick up Jerry, and go. His whole thing is like being out during the day is not his favorite kind of thing. But it's okay. I'll pick up Jerry and come along with his hood pulled very low.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, this was the. Oh, I don't even know if it's gonna. No, it's not gonna show up on my. But yeah, it's like just this torn piece of paper that this man left on the
Incredible.
map.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
and
have a image of it somewhere that I probably could throw into chat here.
I have to preface this too. Xylander does go and change out of the fine clothes into his armor
Right?
because I need armor class. I'm squishy.
Okay. Hang on. Where is this thing? Okay, that's not. Okay, I don't know where the note is in my hard drive. So, rip.
There's always time later.
I can throw it in Discord at some point if folks want to check it out.
Ooh,
my
another
goodness,
raid.
more Raiders.
Oh, welcome, Raiders!
in.
Whiskey Frizz, thank you.
What an episode, friends. This has been.
I'm
Chef's
feeling
kiss.
awfully inspired.
Right? Chef kiss. Oh, we're in between setting up for the next scene.
Yeah.
We kind of threw a bunch at our DM, so
Yep. Okay.
making them work overtime.
Can I?
Change the flavor.
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, hang on. I can do this. can do this. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I wonder if I
that's
actually
questionable.
already did this. That's one question I have for myself. Was I smart enough to have done this previously? I was not. All right. Papa. I'm gonna. Boop, boop. Here we go. Okay, show to players and everyone else. This was the notes.
Incredible.
It says, lost a trail in Waterdeep, seeking sordid secrets, hidden truths, or those things hiding away. Stop by the Tiger's Eye and see Detective Vincent Trench on Troll Skull Alley in the North Ward for all your answers.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Wow.
And so now that you guys have, we talked about this a little bit last time, but now that you guys have a manor house on, Troll Skull Alley,
Skull.
yeah, Vincent's detective agency thing, the Tiger's Eye, is like your neighbor. So that's very fun. But in the meantime, you are headed to the Yawning Portal. So yeah, you make your way down, from Saradoon Street over to the High Road, and then all the way south to Soothsayer's Way, and then down Gut Alley over to Rain Run Street, of course, to the Yawning Portal. You walk in, and it is the afternoon, so things are a little more relaxed around here. But, some of the usuals are still available to chat with. As you guys walk in, I will say you notice that there is sort of a platform that hangs over the Yawning Portal, and there is a small little bard group, a band that is playing there. Verith, your friend Matrim, is a member of this group. You also see a man with sort of tousled curly hair, artfully done, sort of a slim, handsome face, singing, quite a talented singer. And he, the little signpost, there's a little chalkboard, and the name of the band is Floon Blagmar and the Notorious Lotharios. Floon is not a member of the band, they are just named that. So, and yeah, they are singing a pretty raunchy song that has sort of in the middle afternoon has got a few people arcing some eyebrows, but everyone's having a good time.
Zylander is a... Sorry.
No, just talented band name, it's awesome.
Yeah, Zylander is immediately intrigued.
Tad's gonna pop on over and say hi to Dernan. Hello. How's business these weeks? Haven't been back in a while.
So sorry, I was doing a shout on chat. Who were you saying that to, Jalester or someone else, or Dernan?
Saying to Dernan and then probably looking around to see if Jalester's around.
Yeah, Dernan, sort of slides over and says, hey there, Tav. Yeah, things are going great. Business is business as usual. You know how it is around here. It's pretty steady. What can I get for you?
Actually, I am looking for, a bit of a hard drink if you have one. It's been a bit of a rough morning for me. Do you happen to have seen Jalester around? I feel like I haven't seen him quite a while.
Oh, yeah, hang on one second. Okay, hard drink. I know just the thing. And he sort of takes down a bottle, and atop the sleek glass is this sort of parchment wrapping label that says Frizz Whiskey.
Frizz.
And he pours you a quite delicious looking whiskey, and sort of slides a little shot over to you. And then he says, Jalester, he sort of cocks his ear, is crying in the bathroom at the moment.
Oh no!
But he should be out in a tight 15 or so.
Oh, I mean, he's not. I guess I shouldn't bother him for now.
I wouldn't. After this, he pours another whiskey. So this is usually after he's get up the electrolytes.
Yes, the electrolytes in this for sure. That's what I drink it for.
Yeah, Dernan has friends on the astral plane. They know what molecules are. In any case.
Do I see Yagra?
Yeah, I would say for the purposes of this moment, any of your friends that you guys have connections with in the Yawning Portal do happen to be here at the moment. So yeah, Yagra is over in one of the booths, sitting with sitting with an individual that you haven't met before. So another thing about the Yawning Portal that's not exactly clear from the map is that it's like a 3-layer bar. So there are like these balconies. So she's up on the second balcony with an individual. He's a pretty interesting looking guy. He's wearing sort of like pretty fancy clothes. He's got like a vest and it's like these slim pants and this sort of like ruffly kind of thing. The scarf. He has kind of brown hair that like spikes up a little bit in the front, and he's wearing an eye patch. And she is sort of talking to him. They're drinking together. On the second floor.
Zylander's gonna sneak off to the second floor then and try and make conversation with Yagra because he's got questions.
Sure. Yeah. So you see them sitting and talking, and then Yagra, it sort of seems like she's scanning the bar every few seconds, and sees you kind of approaching and sort of like makes a motion to the person that she's sitting with, like, I'll be back in a second, and gets up and comes over towards you.
What's that weird thing that like fighters do and stuff where they like grab forearms, I guess?
Yeah, do the predator forearm clasp or whatever
That's
it is.
what we go to do. And then since I'm weak, well, no, actually, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah.
Strength I'm not good at, but I have a good constitution. So like I go to do that with her and say, it's very good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, so yeah, you grasp hands and she kind of like it's normally it's just like a normal grasp, but like this time she sort of like stops a second and like really gives your arm like a firm squeeze, sort of looks a little bit surprised and says, "Oh, Zylander, you've been working out."
My, I'm so glad you noticed. It's definitely not been for people like present company, and like looks over at the table, seeing this not half bad looking man's there.
She sort of like, "Oh, you're swimming in the big leagues now, huh?"
Just ask Floon. But anyway,
swimming. No, Floon's the whole ocean, buddy.
Well, you know that they say one fish in the sea,
Exactly. One fish in the sea and Floon's the whole ocean.
I can't say what I was gonna say. Anyway,
yeah. What can I do for you, Zai?
I guess I need to do. I don't know. I can just ask, and if I need to roll a history check, who is her boss's name that we know that we need to.
The Sly One.
The Sly One, yeah,
is the nickname that you've gotten. And
I know that that's her boss from just being friends with her.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I think we talked about that last time.
Note taker friend. Why is the Sly One important? It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so
Zentrum agent. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, if you got it, go ahead.
A Zentrum agent known as the Sly One is rumored to have strange powers, but no one who has seen them alive has lived to tell the tale. Then where do the rumors come from? Does he spread them himself, or are the rumors of his danger and prowess exaggerated? Maybe it's best not to check.
That's pretty good. I feel good about that one.
Pixel.
You what now?
I sent you a message.
Okay, got it.
It may not be better to check, but yeah, I'm going to. So I just kind of like look at Yagra and I'm like, is there a gesture towards an empty table up there?
Yeah, there's an empty. If you want to find a different empty table, then
yeah,
for sure.
Be like, I have a couple questions that maybe it'd be better if we talk a little bit more away from prying ears.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. So she'll sit down at a table with you.
So I'm just gonna like look at her and be like, we had this conversation a little while back, and you told me that you work for this lovely guy, his name's the Sly One.
Yeah, that's true. What about it?
Why did we want to know?
He's basically, his name came up during the investigation that Vareth was doing into the infernal stuff in the city, and there's sort of rumors that like he can do some freaky stuff. And some people say that he's like, you know, touched by a devil or something, and other people are like, that's nonsense. Nobody, and it's like there's just a lot of questions and mystery. And again, the rumor is sort of like nobody sees his powers and lives to tell the tale. But then it's like, well, how do the tales get told? Maybe, you know. And so like that's kind of the vibe, is like no one has like hard confirmations of anything, but there's just sort of rumors sort of swirling about the guy.
And
Right.
given that the Castellanters have infernal stuff, maybe there's some relation.
So I'm gonna just look at her and be like, you know, I hear. So you've met them before, right, in person?
Yeah, of course.
And lived to tell the tale. Interesting.
Well, I ain't never crossed them, so
Oh,
you know.
you are a loyal friend, so I do believe that you wouldn't cross them. Now I need to know. I've got myself involved, and I kind of like gesture downstairs, kind of nonchalantly, and be like, with these friends down there, and
Yeah, I did see you've been running with a new crew these days.
yeah, you know, better to steal with a group so that I can run away if there's danger, you know.
Yeah, there can't be safety in numbers.
Especially with everything going on, as we saw with the Xanathar that were here before when we last seen each other.
Yeah, and thanks for the help with that, by the way.
Of course, it's actually my friend is the reason that we were able to get out of that scrape. She's been asking some questions that could get her hurt, and I'd rather make sure that, you know, she doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Is your boss involved at all with this infernal rumor that's been going around?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say make a persuasion check on this one. And I'll give you advantage because this is your contact. But you are sort of poking
thanks.
into business, so she's
I
kind
like
of...
how
Yeah.
Foxy adopted a mild Brooklyn accent because Yagra has that.
I
And I'm
did.
And it's funny because I also hear it every time Skynet talks to, you know, Steph's character, he like gets a little British. It's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That happens to Mom all the time too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just like get, you know, this. You hear the thing and just
It's the
start mimicking
chameleon
back.
thing,
Well,
right?
yeah, Zylander's the ultimate chameleon. Like,
I also
trying to make
kind
sure
of like the
everybody-
idea that maybe in Waterdeep, thieves' cant is just a thick Brooklyn accent.
I do like that actually.
So they just casually slip into thieves' cant.
20, nat 20.
Yo. Yeah. So
Man.
she sort of like arcs an eyebrow at you and says, well, you asking some
big
questions
questions.
pretty close
Yeah.
to the chest here.
I know.
How much do you know about what's going on with the Zents these days?
I know. Was it the? So that was the. She's talking about the Zentarum. Or are we
Yeah,
talking about-
Zents is
Okay.
short for Zentarum.
Okay. And when we went down into the sewers, that was the Xanathars.
Yeah, so yeah, just a quick recap because I know it's been a while since everybody's played, and I've thrown a lot of lore at you guys in the last session or so with all those downtime activities. Okay, so the sort of situation as it stands, and let me see because I want to just double check that this is all stuff you guys actually did figure out. So if you'll give me one moment to make sure I don't accidentally reveal more than I intend to. Okay. We're looking at... Yes. Okay, so I think what you at the moment know is that the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild are fighting each other. The reason that you sort of have at the moment is over this artifact known as the Stone of Galore, which is rumored to house, magically, like, hold the secret of how you unlock this treasure that the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep, Dagult Neverember, supposedly embezzled from the city and then magically hid. Okay? And so the rumor is that they're squabbling over that, and that's what's leading to the fighting in the streets. Also, you know that there is like a splinter group of Zentarum in the city that are associated with someone named Char.
They're trying to overtake, right?
That are trying to, and the rumor that you heard is that this splinter group was behind some kind of attempt to take over the Xanathar's Guild that went bad. And the word on the street is also that this little deal that went bad was initiated without the approval of the more long-established branch of the Zentarum in Waterdeep, and so now there's sort of some like internal fight, like, you know, there's an intra-faction problem as well as the inter-faction problem, right? So the Zentarum have problem with the splinter group of Zentarum, but the whole group is taking heat from the City Watch and the Xanathar's Guild because of all this. So they're kind of in like a tough spot, but they also are one of the biggest like criminal organizations, and not only criminal organizations, they do other stuff, but one of the biggest sort of, you know, underworld organizations in the whole city. So that's sort of the whole setup at the current moment. Fighting over them and Xanathar fighting over the Stone of Galore. There's a splinter group that tried to take over the Xanathar's Guild that went bad. So how much of that is the Stone of Galore and how much is that deal that went bad? It's hard to say at this point. Also, the whole organization is taking heat as a result of all the fighting. And then there's these internal tensions. So that's kind of the current layout of the lore.
So I heard that they be looking for the Stone of Galore.
Well, that's part of it. So my boss, the sly one, he's been around a long time. You know what I mean? And we sort of got a problem with this little group of upstarts that came to the town, not that far back, honestly. They got their own ideas about how we ought to be doing things, and they're sort of, you know, taking initiative perhaps where they ought not to, if you understand what I'm saying. And,
I heard.
Yeah, so, you know, we got a lot going on, with regards to the infernal stuff. You know, the sly one, he's a powerful man. And, between you and me, yeah, I've seen him do some things like, you know, do some magic shit, you know?
Right. And,
but I don't think, it's not like, it's not like a cult or nothing, you know? He just, kind of does his own thing.
is he involved with the candlelights?
Castle lanterns.
Castle lanterns. I almost said candlelights.
So close. So close. We will light them on fire, so we could just call them the candelabras.
Yeah, the candelabras.
Yeah, are they involved
Candlestick
at all
makers?
with the... No, I can't think of the name you corrected me on.
Them
Involved?
devil folk.
Yeah.
Not that I really know of, no. He, I mean, I ain't saying he never took a job for him. You know, their coin's as good as anybody's, but, you know, no, they're not associated in any kind of meaningful way, you know what I mean? Not that I know of, anyway.
Gotcha. Definitely.
My God.
Now, tell me about this man's you got over there.
Well,
Or is that yours, man's? I don't want to touch him if he's yours.
brother, that's him.
Oh.
Him with a capital H, you know what I mean?
Capital H-I-M, okay. Who is he? What's his name?
Well, his name is Fox. Because he's sly like a fox.
I'm sorry.
You all right?
I did not put together that's her boss.
Yeah, that is her boss, yeah.
And just as a little PSA to everybody, I know who that is. Not Berith, but I finally get the message now.
I thought you were just making fun, like poking at me because of Foxy. So I was like, wait a minute.
No, man.
And then you said Sly, and I was like, wait.
That's funny.
2 + 2 = 4 for a second. I was like, okay, this makes sense.
Sort of the hangover like numbers and shit. Sort of.
I was that white blonde lady that's just like, and like the numbers and algebra
Yeah.
all flowing around her.
The algebra still
The
algebra
pieces,
for me.
I've connected them.
The man at the table is the sly one.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch! No. Okay.
I'm glad I wasn't the slowest one this time.
Oh, you just
Normally
because he's sly like a fox.
I am.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna look over at him I'm gonna look him over again and be like, well, which team does he bat for?
He plays the violin. Not much of a sports guy.
Oh,
Well played.
that's actually fantastic. I had to think about that for a second. Wow. Is this somebody I want to be introduced to?
I mean, I don't know. So you know that she is like a lower level kind of Zentarum operative. The vibe that you're kind of getting from her is that this guy is like one of the leaders, if not the leaders, of the more established branch of the Zentarum in Waterdeep, right? So like, this would sort of be akin to being introduced to like, you know, a mid to high level mob boss, sort of, right?
Okay,
Like,
now I really want to hear the accent you do for him, so I'm gonna talk to Yagra. I'll be like, you think you can introduce me?
Yeah, I mean, he's always happy to meet a new face. I mean, you got an angle, you're looking for work, you guys, he's a broker of information as well, if you're looking for info, but it don't come cheap or free, you know.
Well, right now I'm just interested in meeting the attractive men's at the table. And, you know, if he ends up, we need to broker a deal, we'll broker a deal, but, you know, I don't mind being the mistress in this whole affair, you know. You know me, Yagra.
All right, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, so she'll take you over. I do want to break from that as we sort of transition. Anyone else because I don't want to leave everybody out for too long here. Who else is talking to who else in the bar, or what else are people doing?
Yeah, Ash is gonna try to find Bonnie if she's
yeah. Okay.
So he'll just go up to her and order a drink, but at the same time say, hey, Maloon hangs out around here, doesn't he?
Oh, right. Welcome, love. Yeah. Ash, Maloon, Water Dragon, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's the one we're looking for.
Oh, yeah, I think he does hang around quite a bit. I think he left not too long ago, actually. I think he said something about heading towards, what was it now? Hang on one second, I gotta read my notes of where he was headed to. This is like a 100,000 word document that I have that I'm working through, so stand by, just one moment. Right, that's right, he was heading towards the Three Pearls nightclub.
Three Pearls nightclub.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the party guy, huh?
Yeah. He was looking for a bit of entertainment. The Three Pearls is oh, I didn't put that in my notes. I gotta look at my map. Bum bum bum. Oh great, it's over across Snail Street from here, down south. Take Troll Crook Alley to Pearl Alley and you'll be right there.
All right. Hey, has he been acting kind of funny? We heard some got some friends worried about him.
Oh, hang on, I'm trying to find it. There it is, Pearl Alley. Okay, I gotta just get onto my oop. Yep, there it is. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's over by old Zoblobs.
Okay, there we go. Three Pearls nightclub. Yeah, has he been acting funny? Right, yeah, no, not a little while back. He's always been a pretty sort of genial guy, right? But yeah, not too long ago something changed, and he has been, I mean, downright rude. He's been loan sharking old Oz over there. He points at the man singing in the Flume Blackmore and the Notorious Lotharios, the lead singer. It's been we found him passed out and beaten up outside the Beyond Portal one night, and all he would tell us was that he owed Flood some money. Not Floon, owed Maloon some money. But you know that's not really The Maloon I used to know, was a much more generous kind of guy.
I love all these cameos. It's really great.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for the drink, and he'll throw down the money in like 100% tip.
Okay, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, what kind of drink did you get?
I guess I'll take one of those frizzy whiskeys.
Okay. All right, hang on 1 second.
A frisky whiskey.
Frisky. Ooh, boy.
Okay, food and drink. Yeah, I would say that hang on.
Can Tav cover his tab, or will what's his face let Tav say? Oh, is he? That's my buddy Ash.
Yeah. So I think this is happening. Outside
Away.
of
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
But it is 7 copper for a shot. So.
Okay, I'll just give her a gold.
Okay. All right. Make my day, why don't you?
She's a friend. And we got some
Right.
info.
Well, you come by anytime you've got questions. I'll be happy to answer.
And Ash has got a pocket full of gold he doesn't know what to do with.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, little buddy.
Yeah, okay, so you have gotten the information that he was headed for the Three Pearls nightclub. Anything else from Ash at the moment?
Oh, just a question. So this 3-tiered bars, do the drinks get more expensive as you go up?
No, I think this is just all kind of the same. It's just like it's a big place. There's tons of adventurers. Certain people hang out kind of on certain levels. And I do think that like heavier hitters and like higher tier people do tend to gravitate towards the top floor.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, well, Ash will just get up and start wandering. Is just gonna go take a peruse, see what's going on up top.
Hell yeah. Okay. Who else is talking to any of their contacts here at the bar? I know Tav was after Gillester, but Vareth and Victor, anything from you guys?
No, I came to keep eyes out. That's all I did.
Sure.
Excuse me. You said that 3 Strings was in the band, yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, they can take a break at any point. It's narratively convenient for us, so.
I guess my question is would I have been near enough to hear the bit about the singer owing Maloon money?
So the Ash went to ask. Yeah, I mean, if you and Ash were like sitting at a table together and Bonnie swung by to like, take your drink order, then yes. Otherwise, no. So it just is up to you guys. If that's how you want it to have been and Ash is cool with you guys, have been in earshot of each other, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to be involved with that. I was just curious on.
Well, I mean, it is sort of a bit of info about like your contact. So like, I'm fine with that, but also,
Okay, yeah. Do you think you would have got up to the search for Bonnie, or do you think we'd been at the table for that?
Oh, probably just flagged her down.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely overheard that then, Vareth.
Then I will scuttle my way to the band or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm actually going to need a refresher too. Is there a reason I know 3 Strings, or is that just like?
They're just your contact in the bar. So they were like one person that through like you guys had all kind of been coming here off and on, because it's one of the most premier, like adventuring kind of bars in the city, right? So great place to meet people and make parties and find any kind of stuff. And this is just a person that you, for whatever reason, had, made a connection with.
Cool. All right, that was good enough for me. I couldn't remember if there was like a specific reason.
Yeah. And so yeah, the band finishes up their last song. And she's buying a stairway to Elysium. Anyway.
Wow.
And yeah, so 3 strings
Vernon
sort of
has
hops off
a
the
sign
little.
that says up, no stairway. Anyway.
Yeah, it actually is up there because there's only rope climbing to the second floor. There's no
Incredible.
stairway. In any case. But yeah, so 3 strings hops off the little platform hanging over the yawning portal, slings their loot over their shoulder, and sees you, I guess, flagging them down, or?
Yeah, nothing so dramatic as that. He probably just kind of walked directly up to him. Very.
Well, that does remind me, real quick. These are months? Yeah. Okay. I do have some things. One, this is the man in the eye patch who was sitting at the table.
Incredible.
So that is him. Next was
This is based on your old
Matrim.
character.
You what?
That's him.
Yep, I was like, this is your character, isn't it? Seen this man before?
3 strings. Where's 3 strings?
Character
There's
from
3
what?
strings.
This is one of Pixel's old characters.
Oh.
The person they gave me sucked, so I put in somebody that's way more fun.
Yeah.
This is 3 strings, sort of a person with kind of that just lanky brown hair, has their loot thing, and they hop off the stream. And then, do I have Oz in here? I forgot to make one for Oz. Everybody stand by. Okay, that's not it.
I just love that the stories are intersecting. It's so good.
I'm just having a little fun, you know. I'm putting
It's
some Easter
great, I
eggs
like it.
just for me. Nope, that's not it. It is. Oh no, you know what? I actually have a great picture of us. It's in my desktop. It's in my stream files. My AOA stream stuff. It's in my. I put that in here. I did. Okay, which one of these guys is Oz? This is Oz. Okay. Oh. Okay, and this is Oz. This is a commission that we actually had done for this character for reasons.
Nice. That looks cool.
But yeah, that's him. Osmandius Buckshank. That is the lead singer of the band, Floon Blagmar, and the Notorious Lotharios, of which 3 strings is the lutist. In any case, so they hop off the stage and you flag them down, and the Matrim comes up. Bloop. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on. Sorry. And says, "Oh, hey there, Vareth. What's up, man?
Glad to see you got some work.
Yeah, Oz here came into town a little while back. He's on tour. But he's actually, this was supposed to be the end of the tour, but I guess he's just sort of staying here for a while. So we sort of, we kind of started jamming and, made a little band. Yeah. Anyway, what's up with you, buddy? How you been?
Not much. Doing just fine. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I heard that your friend owes Maloon some money.
Oh yeah, that's some nasty business, man. Real bummer.
Have you seen Maloon around recently?
Yeah, he was just here today. There was like a whole scene outside. I showed up, we come in the back when we're like, playing and it gets it up and everything. But on my way in, I walked past him and Oz sort of having a bit of a argument about money out in the alley.
Do you know why he owes him money, or what he borrowed money for, I should say?
Well, I don't know all the details, right? But like, listen, Oz is a fantastic musician. He's kind of a dumbass, you know what I mean? So he's got these friends. And there's a guy, his name is Bill. this other guy, an elf dude named Arlo. Actually, he's kind of like you. He's a dark elf. And they have sort of been like getting involved in some kind of like pit fighting ring or something. And so I think they like took out a loan to like build it or whatever. And they like, this is kind of on the down low. Like I heard they were like fixing the fights, like, or trying to, but then somehow they like fucked it up and like lost the payout. I think that Bill guy like was supposed to lose or something, but he like didn't. He like kind of lost it, you know what I mean? And so he like beat somebody he was supposed to lose to, and they like, you know, kind of got forked there, you know?
I see. Well, we heard that Maloon's been acting kind of odd lately. Not that I know him from Steve or whatever the saying is, but yeah. Sorry, I'm really distracted. Yeah, we were hired to look into it. We were hired to look into him, so I was just trying to gather.
Oh,
some
no
info
shit!
about-
You
yeah.
got like work, man? That's dope. Like what? Like from who?
Is one of my friends' contact.
This is eyeball? Like a contact,
Eyeball.
like his eyeballs? Oh
Is it-
no! Oh shit! No, you
Jesus
mean
Christ,
okay?
fucking
No, I
burnout.
know. All right, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Hey, listen, I got a question. You seem like a good dude. You know what I mean? But I sometimes like I see you like hanging around with like maybe some not as good dudes sometimes. You know?
What do you mean?
Well, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, we're pals, right?
Sure.
I just, cards on the table. I get the feeling that you, and stop me if I'm wrong, man. I don't want to overstep here. I get the feeling like you know, got some stuff kind of hanging over your head, man, and maybe you don't always sort of like what's going on there.
Sorry, Foxy, could you mute? It's the background noise, sorry. Thanks.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Y'all gave me these secrets like I wasn't gonna use them, all right?
Yeah.
Like you handed them to me, and you giggled when I pulled them out on everybody else, and then it's your turn in the hot seat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh,
That's pretty perceptive.
you know, people tend to underestimate me. You know,
I can't imagine why.
what you don't got a good imagination?
No, I like to live.
Oh
in
no,
the real
shit!
world.
That was the thing. Okay, you said the thing, but you meant okay. I'm sorry.
Sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do, and I guess that's just how it works.
Right on, man. I get that. Well, listen, you know, if you ever like need some help, you know, man, like don't hesitate to reach out, you know. I may not look like much, but you know, I know people, yeah.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. You care to introduce me to your friend?
Oh shit, yeah, Oz. Hey,
Yeah.
Oz, what's up, man? This guy wants to meet you. And Oz is like in the middle of like signing this like fangirl's like chest
Yeah, naturally.
in Quill. So he's being
Oh,
very
no.
careful. Yeah, one second, Matt, 3 strings. Buckshank. Okay, there we go. All right. You have a good one. We'll see you later. Hey, yeah, what's up? Yeah, and 3 strings goes. Hey, yeah, Oz, what's up? This is my friend Vareth, man. He said he wanted to like meet you. And Oz is like, sort of reaches out. Nice to meet you, Vareth.
He'll take his hand and kind of nod. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You seem to be pretty busy. But I was just wondering, I couldn't help but to kind of put together that you and Maloon have a little bit of a situation.
Yes.
I just was wondering if he's been acting out of sorts recently. I'm not sure how well you knew him before the loan business, but
Yeah, I'm not really at all. I'm pretty new to the city. I've heard, I approached him in the first place because people told me that he was a, generous guy and willing sometimes to help somebody out, but he's been a huge dick the whole time. So, I guess whatever I don't know, maybe he's got something going on in his personal life that's stressing him out. I don't know, man, but yeah, he's a huge asshole, and he's making my life hell.
well, I hate to hear that. Well, yeah, that's really all I had to ask.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, people said that he used to be a nice guy. He kind of was, I don't know, I heard he wasn't around for a little while. I don't know, a month or two ago maybe, and then he showed back up, and that was around the time I got to the city, and then sort of people told me like, oh yeah, he may help you out, and then I thought, well, maybe he was just, I don't know, mad about whatever, but no, he's been that way the whole time, so
Well, thank you for your time. And he's gonna pull out. Let's see. I gotta see what I have because I probably don't have much, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna take away
Maybe
a
if
gold.
somebody accepted the gold we gave him.
Yeah. Well. Here we are. I'm gonna take away a gold piece, but I would like to just give them both 5 silver for their time or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And there is actually just one last thing, and I'll wrap this up. I don't want to take a bunch of time either. Can I insight check 3 strings? And the premise is like I want to take a really good look at him and see, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Because that seemed really deep for his character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me! I'm burning inspiration. I ain't
All right.
taking that.
Is that
bro.
sorry, burning chat or DM?
This will be chat. Yeah. That was a nat 1, friends. For people who didn't see.
Rip. Wait, I got a
Hate
sound.
to see that.
We got you with the womp womp, even though you guys can't hear that.
Try it again. All right, I'll take 13. That's not bad.
13. Okay. Cha-cha-cha. And bye, everyone.
That's 3 13s, by the way. If we look at how if I would have had advantage on the first one and then 2 13s on this, that's really weird.
Okay, good.
And she gave me a chance.
Yeah. So he's rolling a check. I'm not gonna tell you which kind.
Yep.
Yeah, it is tough to get a read on him. I think you clock that is way too insightful. He's never really said anything like that to you before in your relationship. What I think I will give you on a 13 is that he has clearly kind of in some way or another been sizing you up to have been able to make that assessment. And that's not something that you were aware of happening as it happened, whenever that might have been. So
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, with that, I think he'll kind of pause before he walks away and turn towards Rich and he's like, "Thanks," and then just kind of walk off.
Yeah, and they both take their silver and head off to the bar to get some, in between set drinks. Okay, Vareth, Tav, you are looking forward to Lester.
Indeed. I'm waiting for him at the bar with the drink when he gets out from crying.
So after after everybody else has been doing all of their things, a few minutes pass, and you do see sort of coming out of the privy area, Lester Silvermane, who, to remind everybody what he looks like. Boop. Boop. He's kind of got a long face, sharp chin, fairly prominent nose. He is a kind of relatively quiet, friendly man. And yeah, so he comes up and you motion over to him to sit down, and he's sort of like rubbing the bags under his eyes. Clearly, again, he's been crying. And he says, right, thanks, Tav. And he sort of like slams back the drink and puts it down, slides some coins over to Dernan, who hands him
No
a
need for
beer.
coin. I'll cover it for you. Seem like you've had quite a rough go of it today.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's been, it's been a tough day, yeah.
A few months by the looks of it. I mean,
Yeah.
what's,
Tough year, honestly.
what started a year ago? I mean, do you want to talk about it?
Well, I suppose there's no getting around it now. I was dating a gentleman last year, Beryl Dunblade. He was killed in a street fight.
Oh, Alistair, I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's not been great. Sort of like
I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Gillester.
Well, no, Gillester, I know.
Oh,
but who did
Farrell
you say?
Dunblade. I'll put it in chat.
Farrell.
Actually, let's do Jallister, since it's less like molester. So,
Cool.
let's.
Farrell.
Well played.
Dunblade, got it.
Okay.
A street fight. I mean, who? There's been a lot of violence in the city.
Right, this
My
sort
friends
of
and I've been tracking it down.
predates that by a bit, I think. That's the thing is, after all this time, we still don't really know. You know, only so much the watch can do.
Is there something perhaps we might be capable of doing? We've kind of set ourselves up here on Trollskull Alley as the Crimson Inquest. Tell your friends. We're for hire.
Oh, all right. Well, interesting. Yeah, make an insight check.
Ooh, all right. Come on, Tav, you can do it. Put your back into it. 20.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, as you declare yourself, like, and I think, sorry, Ham, who are you giving inspo to? Is that Vincent?
It was me.
Yeah, you sort of like clock through the sadness that he like sort of raises an eyebrow and sort of appraises you. Like with what seems to be sort of practiced eye. He sort of like gives you an adventurer once over kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And says, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I certainly know folks in the city who are always, interested in folks who can help them with finding things out, certain kinds of problems, that sort of thing."
I've certainly made a few friends who are good at it. I know I'm not much of the investigating type myself, but
good.
some of my friends are.
And he says, with regard to what happened to Beryl, I don't know what you can do to help. He was just sort of dead in the street. There was some kind of damage to nearby buildings, but it's not consistent with much of. It's not fire. It wasn't acid. It wasn't a dragon. There are none of those in Waterdeep. We don't. It's just confusing. We don't know. They investigated it, and the best medics told us that his brain was badly damaged. But there wasn't
Son of a bitch.
a lot of
Yes, I
I
have.
arcane magic wasn't involved. There weren't other sort of more elemental damages applied to the surrounding area, but there was sort of physical disruption, you know, crates smashed open and things like that. Tremendous amount of force, but no one knows what from.
I think perhaps from some sort of psionic damage. Would that...
I suppose that might be it. There's not many in the city that know much about that. On an angle we've been able to investigate as carefully, I suppose.
Unfortunately, we've had quite a run-in recently with some psionics. Have you heard about the mind flayer and the why did my brain forget what they're called? The brains. Intellect devours. Ran a bit amok recently.
He sort of like, you know, hushes his voice a little bit and says, "Yes, we did hear about that."
We? Who's we? You or?
Oh, you didn't know? I'm with the Lord's Alliance.
Oh.
I
Right on.
Yeah, I was appointed. I report directly to Her Ladyship, Silverhand.
Oh, is that right? You don't say. Could I get another drink, please? Another one? Maybe make it a double.
Yeah, Durnan's like, oh, shit. I mean, it's... I ain't gonna tell you what to do, Tav, but it's 11 in the morning.
Dernan, pour me my drink.
All right, I guess we need another sign up that says, "Don't fuck with Tav." So it slides the drink across the bar.
Do I need to start rolling Constitution saving throws?
Yeah, I think at the double, yes. Do go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God, what's the DC going to be on this? Oh, Tav does not handle her drinks well.
Yeah. All right, Tav. So you have the poison condition for the and not like poison like you're gonna die, but just like you have disadvantage on checks from the poisoned condition. For the next, roll me a D4.
Oh gosh, okay.
You're gonna die in this
scared.
fight because you're drunk.
Oh no!
4 hours. So Tav is feeling good, gang.
For the next 4
For the next 4 hours. Oh.
All right, I want some role play here stuff.
I'm about to. Here it goes. Jace, can you go get me my margarita?
Oh
you
shit.
turn into Jack Sparrow when you're drunk?
I don't know.
Bum,
I'm
bum,
sorry.
bada, bum, bum, bada,
Hold on.
bada, bada.
Jalister. You haven't noticed what a
shit.
weird combination jowl. Like the jowls of my mouth. You have information about a woman who's your boss, and that boss is now my friend's boss, and my boss's boss is my auntie's aunt. You know, it's a strange
Sorry,
world
your
we live in.
your friend's boss?
Well, is he my friend or is he my caretaker? I don't know anymore. Vicky,
Cat.
where's that big man? Look for
Oh, man.
shining armor. Somewhere around.
here.
I'm sorry,
right here.
Victor?
There he is. That's Vicky.
Victor,
Have
you-
have
I'm
met
sorry.
Vicky?
You work for Laryl?
Oh, she just like, starts like patting him and is like, does like doing like the drums on his armor. Look at this chop. He's a bright, big one.
I just feel like sorry for my friend here, but yes, I do work for Laurel.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I
Having a
had no
great
I had
conversation.
no idea. What do you do for her?
Protection agency, you know.
Oh,
Protection.
right. Okay. I suppose I'm not
know.
really terribly involved in that side of the business. I guess
Yes.
it's probably
Wait.
poor.
What side are you on? Are
I
you
mean,
front
mostly-
office or back office? Do you take the inputs or do you make the saves?
Tav, do you remember what we were talking about when we began this conversation?
Oh, sadness. Oh, you're right. His and she's gonna go to like Bear. His boyfriend got murdered brutally in the street.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're a caretaker now, I suppose, Victor. Have a good one. He's just sort of extricated himself from the
Oh, no,
conversation.
hold on. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. You're drunk.
No, I know.
I've been there.
No. Here's the thing.
almost every day.
I do promise. Remember how I said I have friends who are better at this than me? My thing is, I do think that it's connected. Like we're all connected in the circle of life. But like the brains, they go, and then the skulls go, and it just sounds like the connections. You know?
Yeah.
And she starts like tapping his forehead, like
Okay.
my forehead.
I do understand that. Yes, if you had any help you could give, that would be great. You did sort of just talk to me about my dead boyfriend and then make a joke about how I have sex. So I'm gonna leave you with Victor here.
Quite
Sort of, you know. I know you're drunk. I know it's.
Sorry.
But
I've been hanging
you know.
out with Zylander for quite a while now. I forgot.
I'll
That tracks,
just tell
yep,
Chelsea,
I am
I'm so sorry for her. Let's go to the bathroom.
I mean,
I'm gonna help her up.
you know, whatever she's got going on, listen, I know the look of someone who is drowning their troubles, so I suppose just help her with whatever her troubles are, yeah?
He's got a lot today.
Yeah, and he sort of heads off to find a place to drink. Okay, well, so that is pretty much everyone's talked to their contact, done the things they wanted to do. Anyone else have anything that you guys need to discuss or other things? Oh, no, we still have one last scene. Foxy and, Zylandor and Fox are, so Zylander, yeah, you are being introduced. Yagra kind of ushers you over to this individual. And introduces you and says, "Hey there, boss. This is a buddy of mine, Zylander. He's good people. You know, he's of the streets. You know how he is. How we do. But yeah, he said he might be interested in getting to know you a little bit." And Fox sort of, he's sitting there nursing his drink. You can see, like, in the booth near him is his like case for his violin and everything. And he says, "Well, hey there, hi there, ho there. Nice to meet you. Zylander, my name is Fox. What can I do for you?"
I don't know which accent to do now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, copy that one, Foxy.
Yeah, that's right.
You know where I'm
The
from.
chameleon
I can
over
copy
here.
this real easy. Like it ain't hard.
It ain't very hard.
Just,
not tough,
just
yeah.
like cross them over.
Oh God.
Like when
Yeah, do a little-
like changing shapes and like can't
Yeah.
find the right shape.
Sort of like a. Never mind. Yeah. In any case, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like doing the gangster-esque accent. So, hey yo, how's it going?
Well, it's going all right. Things are pretty relaxed around here this morning.
You, sir. First of all, you look like a tall drink of water.
Is that so?
And I hear you play a mighty good violin.
Now that is true. That I will cop to right there.
But no, I just, I always want to make new acquaintances, and Yagra's a real good old friend of mine. Damn it.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Listen, accent drift happens, man. It's fine.
That's why I can't DM. Like, I can't imagine remembering all this stuff.
That's why literally every character I have, the first thing on their note section is accent, colon, whatever it is I tried to do. And I half the time forget what I made up with and have to make it up again.
Poor Jerry's had 3 different voices already.
Yeah, it really has.
It's until whichever one I write down is the one that sticks.
But yeah, no, I just you seem like a powerful guy, and I do like powerful men. So,
well, ain't that something? Speaking of powerful men, I heard you and your friends are asking about one Maloon War Dragon a lot today.
Have they been? I've been eyeing you all night. I haven't been around my friends at all. So they very well might be. You know, we hear he's been kind of out of sorts lately.
Well, see, here's the thing. Normally, I charge for information like this. Yeah. But, flattery will get you everywhere. I'm gonna give you this one for free. Watch your back with that one. Y'all been here asking everybody questions about him. Well, the birds tell me he's got his eyes on y'all.
That's some mighty good information.
I got the best.
So I've heard as I look him up and down. Gotta ask, you know, if you, and I'm gonna kind of like toss, like not like a Linda toss, but like kind of just like move my hair back behind like my ear a little bit. Like if you ever, you know, think of anybody that you need for something, you can always send me some work, or even if it's just to not be alone.
Oh, I see. So you're offering something and a little something.
I offer a little bit of everything, kind of like yourself.
Well, I suppose that makes you a man after my own heart, don't it?
Careful. Flattery gets you everywhere, but you can't imagine where it'll get you with me.
Oh, I got a real active imagination.
How many times am I going to flirt with Pixel throughout this game? I think that I want to kind of like leave him wanting more kind of vibes. So I kind of want to just, I don't know, what kind of a check do I need to make him like even that much more like interested in like the mysterious aspect of me?
You know, this is going to be a different one. I think what we want here is a deception check. Not because you're like lying to him, but you're trying to keep it mysterious, right? He's an information guy. You're trying to like be a little hard to read so that he stays interested, right? That's the vibe I'm getting from what you just said. Yeah, so I think
came off like a hoe, but a little hard to get to, and not giving up everything.
Yeah, so I say make a deception check, and he'll make an insight check.
All right, we're gonna chat. We're gonna pray, because every time I've flirted with someone and I've needed a good check, I have not gotten it. And the one good check I've had with my charisma was a nat 20 today, and I needed to be for this. All right, 17.
Ooh, okay. I will tell you the DC you were trying to beat was a 15 here.
Yes!
So, yeah, I think as you sort of make some, thinly veiled remarks, a little double entendre, as you sort of scoot your way out of the booth, I think you maybe like look back and just he's sort of like watching you leave with an eyebrow cocked, and then he sort of resumes his conversation with Yagra.
Awesome. So then I guess I'll go back. Do I see Ash like wandering anywhere as I'm like looking around? I guess. Ash at a height in which I'll see him, because if I'm looking around normally, I'll probably just.
Well, I will say the bar is not quite as crowded as it would be on like an evening. So, I think Ash, as you were traveling up and down, looking around, I guess first of all, we can cut. Is there anything specific you were looking for while you were doing that to give you an opportunity if there's anything else before you run into Zylander?
No, he was just wandering and probably would have been curious about what was going on there.
Yeah. So as Zylander kind of slips out of the booth and you two, he kind of catches your eye and heads over.
So I guess I probably wouldn't notice Ash at first. Like I would start looking around, but I'd be like kind of giddy a little bit, being like, it worked.
Nailed it.
Yeah, so Ash will probably climb up to make himself visible.
Yeah, you like step up onto a stool.
And be like, Ash, you shouldn't be sneaking up on people like that.
That's what I do. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
But, you look happy. What's happening?
You'll never guess who I just met.
Okay, who?
Well, this is where you're supposed to...
Good, because I wasn't going to. Just tell me.
You're right. Yes.
I'm just gonna like lean over really carefully and be like, I met the sly one.
The sly one?
Shh. He's right there.
At this, you see him sort of lift his wine cup and take a drink.
Zylander just kind of like blushes really quickly and like grabs like Ash's arm and just like kind of like, hopefully he gets off the stool in one like swoop, but like to start going down the stairs.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, a lot. And it went better than any of my other interactions with guys. But I also
Wait,
got a lot of information.
Did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, Ash is not interested at all in this. Be like, I'll just kind of be scouting around for Tab then at this point, because Tab would probably be the only one that'd be interested in this development. And then I'm assuming I'll see like, I just imagine seeing Victor like hoisting Tab on his shoulder, like running around the bar,
Yep.
trying to find everybody. Be like, I'll tell everybody, let's go, and then we'll just like head downstairs.
And Tab's like going like up and down because like her face is like, I'm guessing his armor's kind of shiny, and so it's got that like metallic sheen, and like it kind of distorts your face, and so Tab's like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
It's like a
for sure.
funhouse mirror.
And then so sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So, just to clarify, the sly one is Zentarum, right? And Zentarum is the faction with Char, who's trying to take over.
Yeah, right. So there's
Yes.
there's a sort of intra faction like split, right? So Char is like a splinter cell of the Zentarum that is trying to take over the whole Zentarum, and also theoretically seems to maybe have kicked off the fight between the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild, which is impacting the whole Zentarum and not just Char's little splinter group.
Yeah, so I think as that kind of dawns on Ash as Zylander tells him that, he's just gonna beeline back to the sly one.
Yeah. Oh, you're like moving back there?
Yeah, so he'll just like
Yeah.
turn around real quick and beeline.
As he's
Just,
like running away, is he saying anything to me at all when he leaves?
No, it's just like clicks in his mind and spins real quick, and he's off.
Yeah, okay.
I guess so then it's gonna kind of like look back and like see he's gone. I'm like, oh no, and just like chase after a little bit up the stairs.
Yeah, you head back to talk to the sly one. And as you approach, she, sort of cocks an eyebrow and says, well, to whom do I have the pleasure?
And Ash will just climb up on the stool and sit up high, sit up tall, and say,
Okay.
"Hey, sorry to interrupt. Zylander told me who you were. I'm Ash. But that's not really important. I think what's important is this guy Char. His name has come up on our radar, and I think he's probably a problem for you too. So I just want to let you know, we don't have to be friends, we don't have to be allies, but we got a common enemy. So, there may be an opportunity."
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told your friend. I normally charge for information, but I like the boldness. So I'll give you this one for free. You're remarkably well informed, except for one point. Char ain't no man. So you're looking for a lady.
Well, that's good info. Got anything else? Can we
Well, we don't know where
trade?
she holds out. Moves around a lot. Hang on one second. Gotta look stuff up again. Well, I guess last little bit I can tell you, we've mostly ruled out that they're operating out of the dock ward. I think their main HQ is somewhere else in the city. There's a big city. We're trying to find out where.
I guess Zylander would kind of pick up on that and look at him and be like, "Oh, you're talking about my neck of the woods."
Ruled out, right? That they're not operating there.
Yeah, they've ruled out that
Oh,
they're
wait.
not that they're operating in the
kidding.
dockwards.
I'm
Yeah.
dyslexic.
Well, and yeah, and he sort of and he's kind of implies that yeah, I mean, here the yawning portal's kind of where the at the edge of where the dock wards meets the trade ward meets the castle ward, yeah. But dock ward's mostly our turf. He sort of gestures to like him and Yagra, and he says, at first we thought they were operating from on side, but not so sure now.
All right. Well, what do we need to know to keep an eye out that can help us find them or help you find her?
Well, I've only seen her a time or two, but he sort of cocks his head and says, be honest, kind of looks a lot like you.
Like me? Like a halfling?
Yeah, well, not just like a halfling. I mean, kind of a lot like you specifically. Not like family or nothing, but just like, how from folks from Cormyr, a lot of them kind of got the same look or whatever, kind of like that. And it ain't a common look neither.
The fucking revelations in this episode.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and chose violence, okay?
Yes, every one of us has been targeted.
I went to a metal show, I chose violence.
Holy shit.
How is that possible?
Oh shit.
Hey man, I don't know. Like I said, I've only met her the one time when she first came to town. And I just met you now, but so the impossibility of it is news to me.
So how close did we look? You weren't surprised when I showed up thinking that I was her, so we can't look that much alike.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of just I don't know.
When did she get in town?
Okay, hang on. I gotta look that up too. Okay. Stand by, everyone.
In the meantime, VP, what was your revelation? Because I missed it. I know you had one.
I'd put it in chat there.
Oh shit, I missed. Oh, there it is. Got it.
I paraphrased.
Oh, I just thought the stuff he didn't want to be involved with was, being friends with Tav.
Yeah, it's funny because I found myself a part of this group that I just really don't know how it happened. It's real bad.
Yeah, I think he says, 8 or 9 months, maybe. And Ash, I think you maybe do some math.
Yeah, so probably a little while before I got here, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know when'd you get here. Sorry, Fox doesn't know everything the GM knows.
Yeah, I think she's who I chased into town.
Man.
So who's she working for? There's somebody else pulling her strings.
Yeah, that's what we
It's gotta be.
figure. But I tell you, man, they're secretive as hell. And I find information for a living. I think they might be. Tab's
Oh my
out here
God.
connecting things,
Oh my
connecting
god.
dots.
Her name's Char.
I'm still lost, but that's okay. I live lost normally.
I won't give it
He's
away.
like,
I'll let it simmer.
I don't know who exactly, right? The Zentarum is a big organization. I think whoever she's working for knows our protocols, more or less. I think it's someone, I don't know, higher up, but, you know, it used to be one big umbrella that was all kind of connected. It's splintered a lot in more recent years, but they know too much to have never been associated with us. But I can't for the life of me figure out exactly who it is yet. But, you know, it's kind of priority numero uno. Otherwise, we're kind of fucked out here. I mean, not you, but, you know, me and my crew here. That's too low for him. He's drifted into too low of territory. Fox is a bit of a higher pitched guy. Sorry. This is going to be a problem for me and my crew here.
It'll be fun for me and my crew here too.
It's going to be fine for me and my crew here. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So that's what he ends with is it's that he thinks it's somebody who's somehow associated with the Zentarum and knows kind of their way of doing business and operating, but you know, he can't figure out exactly who it is.
All right. Well, like I said, Char's not a friend. Definitely our enemy. I don't really care about the Zentarum or what's going on politically, but if we can help you take down Char, find me. Then he will drop off the table and run off.
Yeah. And he sort of gives you a nod at that as you run off. And I think actually that's a pretty good spot to end our session this evening.
What the
Boy, howdy. Everybody's getting it, coming and going, left and right, baby.
But
Oh
just
my.
to close the gap here, you haven't told us about what happened to your family, right? Like we know that you were hunting down somebody who messed up your family, but you haven't said anything, right?
I did give a little bit of an overview. One of our times, I think maybe at Troll Skull.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I came to you and talked to you about it, right? Because one of the
Yeah.
downtime weeks I helped was, helping you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we know about what happened to your family?
Yeah, I mean, you know the story that somebody came into my grove and burned it down, and some people died in the process.
Char.
Yeah.
God damn it, Char. Hey, shit.
It makes you feel better, Jonathan. Other than that being a reference to fire, that's all I got. So.
I mean,
If there's
Yeah,
more,
that's
then
all I
I don't
got
know it
too.
either. But the
Oh,
fact
okay,
that,
so
again,
that was
no, that
just-
was all I
okay.
knew. Just,
Oh,
just
no,
the
it
fact that
wasn't
her
a-
name is
yeah.
Char.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Her name is
And she
Char.
burned
She looks like
down.
Ash.
Yeah, she looks like Ash.
Incredible.
She burned down, Ash's
see it.
family's home. Holy shit!
Incredible.
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay.
What a
Then, I,
what
then
a
I'm
day!
not completely lost then.
Nah,
'Cause when
you're
you-
not.
When you said the thing's fire, I'm like, oh, okay.
It's hard to tell with stuff sometimes. So like, I fucking got it. And yeah, I'm like, okay, well, this is a reference to something. It was literally just fire. And which
No,
is,
it's-
that's great.
No,
that
it was
is
just
great
it
in
was just
itself, yeah.
checking in on that beautiful
Yeah.
parallelism, if I say so myself.
Very thematic. I love it. Very thematic.
Very well played.
Ah,
Incredible.
you're now all in my web. Well, folks, that is where we are. Oh no, we started late today. Do y'all want to keep going? I'm just seeing 7 o'clock and I'm like, oh, it's time to end. But we actually have like half an hour of game time left if we want to keep rolling.
I'm good to
Fine
keep
with me.
going.
All right, fuck
I'm
it,
good.
we're going. Okay, so yeah, with that, it was like I saw 7 and was like, oh, there's a stopping place as you hop off the stool. But no, we actually have time. We can
If
make it to
I
another
may real
cliffhanger,
quick.
maybe. Go ahead, yeah.
I guess with Ash like running off like that, and I'll just kind of like bow my head towards the sly one and be like, thank you much, and kind of
Oh,
scamper off after Ash.
this is fun. Xylandor, oh no, how's that gonna? Yeah, you catch something that So as Ash hops away and you sort of like give this nod, you see now. Here's the thing: Fox has an eye patch, okay?
Hmm.
But you can tell as you're like doing that nod that Fox sort of like winks at you with his good eye, and sort of like snaps and gives you like a little finger gun thing. And you can take some bardic inspiration.
Yay!
Now, so how bardic inspiration works is, and I got to see what Fox's bardic inspiration die is.
Yeah, no, I guess I gotta. Have
His
someone tell me
die
'cause we didn't
size
use it
is
much
a
in the last campaign.
D8. Fox's die size is a D8.
Oh, that's mighty big die size.
Listen, it's not my fault that Kalen's a better bard than Liam. So.
What's the best part though is that I failed that performance check after I did the whole. I had to have my DM inspiration to actually succeed that performance check. So,
Okay. So you take some bardic inspiration. Essentially, what this means, you can add a D10 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So it's not damage.
Or just
It's not damage. It's just if you're like make an attack check, or like if you make a roll to hit or do something and you think you're gonna fail it, you can roll the inspiration to try and like get above the number you need.
okay. And do I have to claim it beforehand, or I can claim it after I roll?
You can claim it after you roll, but typically before I tell you if you succeed or not.
Okay.
Um,
But if it was bad and I'm gonna reuse it, kind of thing.
Yeah, and like if I already told you what the AC is, like you'd have to worry about it. But like if I don't give you the DC and you roll, and then I say okay that's a failure, you can't really go bardic inspiration at that point. It's like you have to decide before I tell you if it fails or succeed. I think if you're using it, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Makes sense.
Okay,
I walk back to the group feeling awfully inspired.
yeah. Also, we get a hit die for Victor. You can roll that and add your Constitution modifier and add that to your HP as temp HP if it goes over, which you haven't been damaged today, so that's where it would be.
And it's D10, right?
Does that have something to do with initiative?
Yeah, I believe I gave a handout for it for magic items.
okay, if there's a handout, I'll find it.
I can just tell you it adds a 1d4 once a day to your initiative count.
Oh,
I
okay.
might
It's
not have
1d4.
made a
Nice.
handout for it.
Yeah, it was
Magic
just 1d4.
items.
Cool. Once per day. Got
Yeah,
it.
I didn't.
And then you said my Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting nervous if we're getting hit die and this guy's looking for us, and I'm getting
Well,
bardic
I gave hit
inspiration.
die. I'll admit, I gave hit die to Vicky because Tav's, ain't gonna be helpful if something does happen.
I find it
sucks.
extremely interesting that Maloon's looking for us.
Right.
That was pretty
Mhm.
big.
Yeah, so that's why he's not here.
Yeah, so who knows?
Ah,
shit.
well,
Me.
okay. I will clarify what was said. He didn't say that he was looking for you, like in the sense of that's why he left this place. He said he's been keeping an eye on you,
Oh.
like he's tracking
still.
your like what you got going
Yeah.
on.
So I'm the
So
only one that knows that as of right now. We were headed back to the group, and I was going to tell everyone.
okay, so that's 8 plus your Constitution mod of temporary hit points for Victor.
Yeah, so it'll be 8 plus 2, so 10 temps.
Okay, hang on. And I'm trying to find. Okay, sorry. Okay, all right. Sorry, I am gonna make a handout for that amulet of Miliki. It's not gonna have.
And is it once per day or once per long rest?
Once per long rest.
Got it. Thanks.
It does actually say once per day,
Oh,
so it's it restores every
Oh.
sunrise.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Here we go. And put that in everybody's journals. Okay, there you go. Okay. Dragging it into bam. Magic items. Okay, great. Sorry that took so long. All right, so you guys are headed out of the yawning portal. Was that or are you like congregating to plan?
Yeah, I was headed towards
congregate.
Okay,
Share some info.
Okay.
So I guess we saw Tav being carried by Victor.
Guys, I'm so happy we're friends. Can I call you friends? Is it like she's gonna look at Ver? F is for friends that trail water deep. U is for you and me.
Oh boy.
Oh hell!
What did you do to her, Victor?
Yeah.
Listen,
You're supposed to be protecting her, bro. What is this?
I was listening to Jellister, and next thing I know, she's drinking a lot.
How
Did
much
you know a lot
have?
of people here are friends with Laryl? Why never be friends with Laryl?
Oh, and Jellister knows Laurel as well, or Laryl, or however you pronounce her.
Yeah, it's Laryl.
Laryl.
I will also, not that I'm saying you should do this, you may choose that you need to save these for other things. But Victor, if you do 5 hit points of lay on hands, you can neutralize a poison affecting a creature. So if you really need to sober Tab up, that is an option. Now you might decide you need to hang on to those to help people not die. That is totally your decision. I just want to make sure you know that ability exists and how it works.
As much as I'd love to clear her up right now, I think we should probably save them.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, we gotta
I'm doing
plan a little bit, and she'll sober up eventually.
What are we planning?
I think Zylander looking at her, he's just not going to tell her about everything that happened upstairs, like all of the like romantic side of it, because she's just not all there. He'll wait till there's a coherent sense for that.
What are we planning?
So, Maloon, who we were looking for, is he was here earlier, and he left to go to some nightclub down the road. I don't know what he's doing at the nightclub at
Let's go dancing.
noon.
We can go dancing. Let's go dancing.
We might be heading there later. And Char, I learned Char is a lady halfling who looks very much like myself.
You mean she looks like an angel? Because you kind of do too, you know?
That's
Like the
very
best
sweet.
of us. Like the best of us, buddy. You know?
I think we're all pretty good, but thank you.
What is good? The nature of good is determined by the quality of one's.
All right, where's Tav seated or standing or slouched? Is she sitting in a chair?
I think she's on Victor's shoulder.
Wherever Victor threw me.
I would have sat her down in the chair next to me.
All right, Ash is gonna go and just climb up and sit in Tav's lap.
Tav doesn't know what to do. Are we at the nightclub already? Do you work at the nightclub?
Whoa, no.
I mean, I feel a little uncomfortable. I should talk to Gail. Gail's so beautiful. Have you met Gail?
I haven't. You should introduce us sometime.
Didn't we all meet you?
Yeah, he was with us at the
He was
table
at the
on
yawning
first
portal the
episode.
first time.
Yeah.
I know I see him in my dreams. In my dreams.
Zylander
Oh, man.
is just gonna look at her and be like, "Oh God," and he's gonna look over everyone else and be like, "Hey, I did meet a person upstairs with Yagra, someone of big interest."
You didn't fall down the stairs again, did you?
Yeah,
So
that was-
I'm gonna cast command.
Okay. Okay.
Tread carefully, Bob. Tread carefully.
PvP. PvP.
I'm just saying, I silenced her last night and it didn't go well for me. I'm gonna pay for it later.
So I'm not gonna silence her.
I'm just being a turd.
Yeah,
You're doing great.
I am going to make it to where she can't talk for a little bit. I said, well, maybe that is silence. I can't remember.
Well, silence is like a 20-foot effect. Command, I think, is only like a 6-second. Hang on.
Oh,
is it?
no.
Yeah, it's a
You
round.
speak a one-word
That's so
command to a
funny.
creature you see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Oh, so it is only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, can you tell
you
me like
command
hush
sleep?
or yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Also, I meant to do this earlier, but if you don't have it already, Ash, take inspiration for asking the exact right person the exact right questions.
All right.
That was remarkable.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm full up.
Okay.
Well, if it's only 6 seconds, I can't do it, but that would have been funny.
That would have been funny. Twice
You
in,
think it
twice
would
in
have
2
been
days.
funny? I thought it was going to be funny too, and it wasn't.
Ash will see Victor getting annoyed with Tav, and he'll just put his finger up to Tav's lips.
Shh, don't say a word.
Gonna look over at Zylander's gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, y'all will never guess who I met upstairs.
I know.
Hey, I know this time.
Not you, them. Anyway, since I guess nobody likes guessing games. I have met and can tell the tale of a person that they say no one gets to tell the tale. And I have met the slide.
I did too.
You met the who did it? Who is it?
The sly one.
Sly.
Sly one of the Zentarum.
And she's gonna kind of like slink down, like I'm Sly.
Oh my god.
But yeah, well, I don't know. What did you learn, Zylander? You didn't tell me.
Well, no, I went to tell you the details and you ran off and I had to chase after you, make sure you didn't embarrass me. I was flirting. And so
yeah, I'd never do that to you.
I appreciate that. But I did learn that we are not the only people hunting at the moment. We're looking for
Maloon.
Maloon War
I
Dragon.
almost said Melbourne. I don't know what the-
Melbourne.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones hunting. We're hunting Melbourne, but he's also been watching us.
Maloon.
Malone. Jesus Christ. Maloon has also been watching us quite a bit as well. And
Somebody's
if
eyes are
big,
watching.
big enough that the sly one is warning us to look out for it, I feel like we need to be very careful.
I thought the Sly one was bad guy.
Yeah, I thought
Sly
we
one no
might
bad
go
guy?
track him. We might not be going to the nightclub if he's looking for us. We might be walking into a trap trying to chase him down.
Oh, dance.
We could
Yeah, and he's
scout it
gonna kind of
out.
like look over at her and just like keep talking as if he just isn't there. And so I also learned that the sly one bats for my team, so that's also fun to know. So.
What's that?
I should also clarify. I don't think the Sly one exclusively bats for your team.
Well, he
Nice.
he can be a switch hitter.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care. He still
That's
bats for my team once in a while.
Yeah, he seems the type.
Yeah. So, and for once, I talked to a man and didn't almost fall down the stairs.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
I'm so happy for you. Good job, buddy. I knew you'd do it.
Verith, are you casting Dancing Lights?
No, I wanted to click it to look at it, and
because I thought you were gonna cast it to distract.
Right. Funnily
Some
enough,
jingling
that's why
keys, you know?
That's why I was trying to read it, and I just accidentally clicked it. Or I accidentally said something.
But Yagra also filled me into a little bit about the fact of that he's not quite the infernal that we've been told that he could potentially be. Not necessarily that he isn't, but that he doesn't seem like a direct link to that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Did you get bad intel? Because you found that out, didn't you?
Look, man, I might not have the charisma to get the intel that I want all the time, but I
No, not
did
you.
succeed this time.
Him. This one.
And she's gonna point at Varys.
I was just gonna say I can't see where you're pointing. so
Sorry,
you're
I
gonna
know. I
have to
just
be-
realized it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varys.
Now, listen, I can't control what people are saying. I never met him myself, so I couldn't confirm or deny if he's actually infernal.
So maybe good guy? Sly guy, good guy?
He is
Well,
one
he
of
works
the
for the
main leader of the
Zentarum, so-
Zentarum, so
Oh,
not
noble
necessarily
guy.
good guy, but not necessarily a bad guy either. Powerful ally, if I can,
Yeah, well,
succeed.
Matter
he's
of perspective.
he's an enemy of an enemy, so
It makes him our
he
friend.
might, yeah, for now.
So are we going dancing or not?
Yeah, you guys wanna, well, yeah, what do you guys wanna do?
It is
Think
worth
that's a good
mentioning.
idea?
Just before we move on, I did talk to Three Strings, and he introduced me to a fellow who owed Maloon some money and said that he definitely was incredibly out of sorts. Not a very nice man at all. And that
Same
does not
thing.
line up with the intel that I have about Maloon generally.
Same. That's
Yeah.
about the same thing I was told.
Something about he
Like-
went missing a few months ago and then he came back kind of different. So I would venture
Oh,
to say that it's extremely likely that he. Yeah, exactly. That.
Yeah, I mean, what else could cause what has happened to him that's not what we think it is?
I mean,
Is
it
there
could
any
be
not-
possibility?
If
Not saying
if
there's
anyone
not
wants to
another-
make a Arcana check or a religion check,
Do I get negatives on these two?
21 on
yeah, I
Arcana.
think the poison condition I think gives you disadvantage on ability checks. But let me
Really?
double check that.
30, 20.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm not proficient, but rolled a 19 religion.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy. You rolled a higher religion than
Yeah, so I think that
Paladin.
with the 20 and the 19 there, the vibe you get is like, or the stuff that you would all know about, right? The 21 Arcana, Zylander, there are spells at higher levels like Dominate Person or Gaius that can compel behavior, or even Suggestion, but that's not really that long term. Religion, Ash, you would know that like sometimes deals with devils or demons or, you know, extraplanar beings might be able to compel certain kinds of behavior and things like that. Anything that is altering behavior on a real long term like that is gonna be higher level magic across the board, or this intellect devourer type thing. So it is certainly one of the things that can do it, not necessarily the only one, but you know, so it's like, given the other sort of information you have about what's been happening in the city, it points pretty heavily that direction, but is not exclusively the only possible answer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anybody
So-
know how to tell? Like, is there like a incision point? Like, is there a easy way to tell when you see a person? Say, you mine sucked.
I don't know. I think Volo suggested something about going through the eye, but I don't know if that's, there's much peer-reviewed evidence on that approach.
Peer-reviewed evidence wasn't really published in a scientific journal.
The Zylander's gonna just kind of tap her arm and be like, I really don't think you want to walk up to anybody and ask if they mind suck, you know?
Yeah, if you're thinking about how to maybe spot one of these things, I think another another Arcana or religion check.
Gonna become tab.
Damn, Zylander's crushing it.
Damn, all right,
He's
boy.
riding
I'm on a
high
hit
off that
today.
successful flirt check.
Did it.
I am.
Okay. Okay.
Double 15. Nice.
Okay. Everybody's done making the checks that wanted to? No. Okay, Taff.
Yeah, this is not Varys.
Yeah. Okay, so I think on this one, this is Zylander, because this would be a DC 20 check to know or think about. You are aware that there is a there are some arcane spells that might do something like this. Detect thoughts maybe could get you there. Locate creature, it's a divination spell that's arcane. And I think these are things that, like, you know, you have studied a little bit about arcane things from your background and stuff, you know. I think with an over 20 DC, you're aware there is actually a divine spell that would probably do it, called Detect Good and Evil, because it reveals the presence of, among other things, aberrations. And I think that 20 Arcana is enough to know that an intellect devourer would count as an aberration.
Okay.
And the other ones
So-
were locate
Locate creature, which is like a 3rd or 4th
Yeah.
level divination arcane spell. Also might be divine spell too. And you'd have to get lucky using detect thoughts.
Mm.
And then a medicine check if you had, an incapacitated or like dead body that you thought one was in, but
It's definitely a good thing for us to know.
but it'd be a tough medicine check to do, especially if the person's alive, to do without killing them would be real hard. So,
Well, I mean, if we use that as a last resort, we might just get straight to the brain devourer.
alternatively, you can fight them to the death, and when they die, the thing bursts out of their skull. Usually, so.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Me actually.
Yeah, Vicky, I guess Zylander was the one that
Oh yeah, I shared all of
knows
it.
that.
I shared specifically that detect good and evil would be the best spell for us to use.
Can you do that, Victor?
Well, I had the ability to, but I didn't take that one.
I will also say, Victor, you prepare spells every day.
Oh, okay.
So
I
when you
actually
take
didn't know that.
spells, and I actually don't know that we have this running sheet. When you take spells, you should theoretically have every paladin spell for any level you have spell slots for on your sheet, and every morning you wake up and prepare the correct number of them. The
Right.
way that the D&D Beyond thing does it sucks, and I don't know why they do it this way, because I forget this, and I'll have to help you fix that at some point. But
I haven't been using D&D Beyond.
not D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond does it right. Roll20 is the one that does it that sucks. Sorry, I said the wrong word.
Okay.
Roll20, when it does it does it for like all of those types of spellcasters, like clerics, druids, paladins. Those ones that they get access to the full list and then pick what they prepare. It does it wrong. It makes you like pick specific spells that you
It did
like
make me
when you
pick,
level
yeah.
up, but that's not right. So anyway,
We
We'll
may
fix
have to
that at
fix
some
that then.
So
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
You woke up this morning and chose what spells, Victor?
Command.
Okay. yeah.
I mean,
Thank
we
you.
could retcon since you can pick them every day. We can retcon and say that you take that spell if you want it, and I can just put it on there.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would have known to take it before today though, so I can't say
You could
that
do
I
a luck roll,
prepared it.
right? Let's do a luck roll, high roll.
Yeah, I mean, we could either do a luck roll or an intelligence check, because you did know that this. Here's one thing I will say for you, Victor. Well, but you maybe wouldn't know that it might tell you. Yeah, let's do a luck roll. We'll just do a
Okay.
high or low. So roll a d100 and tell me
47.
if you want high or low.
47, yeah, 47. Till the end of time.
1D100. We're gonna go high. Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay, so no, you don't have it on
47.
you today.
It's always 47 is the
All right,
answer.
I rolled 4d7. What do I do next?
You
Okay.
magically make a tower that should have crumbled and fall right back into place the way it's supposed to.
Okay, I am going to put that spell on your sheet just in general, so in case you want to decide if
Yeah,
have it later.
I
But
see
yeah.
it.
And then when it comes to preparing spells, Victor, off the full list.
Yeah, and I also have one on here that the name's blank. I don't know if you can see that on there. I
Yeah.
don't know what that one is.
The name is blank. I see names on all your spells.
No, if you go to core. in
Oh,
the-
that. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
don't
that's
know what
probably
that
just a
is.
mistake. We can pop that off there. Okay.
Okay.
In any case, all right. So you don't have that spell at the moment.
Okay.
You
So
can have
I
it
guess-
tomorrow if you want it, but not today.
Okay.
So now I guess comes the question of, do we want to go after Maloon tonight?
do we have that spell prepared or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I mean, we can go scout out the place and see what it looks like. Might learn something.
And then
Better
she's gonna
ideas.
like lean over into Ash's lab and be like, "Hey Tab, look that way," and like point
Oh.
towards the door. Her though, in this condition.
Useful distraction maybe.
Or it gets us into a fight that we're not ready for right now.
Burn the place down and run away. I mean, that's our MO.
She's done it before. I guess that would work. Okay, I'm down. We can go. Let's just hope no one noticed us.
Okay, so the plan is for you guys to head to the nightclub and scope the place out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What better thing to do at noon than go to a nightclub?
Yeah, I will say after all the stuff that's been that's happened at this point, have you at least one of your hours has passed, so you have 3 left.
Yay! 1 less hour. 3 more hours.
Okay.
See, I don't know if I'm more excited to see how much farther this drunkenness goes, or if I'm ready to see hungover Tav.
Oh no, poor Tab. Yeah. She's having a rough night.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head out of the yawning portal into the bright noonday sun. Vareth pulls his hood over, shields his eyes a little more. Tav also kind of blearily, not used to maybe being this blasted at this time of day. The sun is kind of like not a great time. But yeah, you guys make your way down Rain Run Street back to Snail Street, and then begin heading down Snail Street to Troll Crook Alley, and then finally to the area of the Three Crooks nightclub. So as you begin to approach the area where you know the nightclub is, are you taking any like precautions, sneaking, splitting up, any of that kind of stuff? Are you sort of just like waltzing in? What's the plan?
We have a general description of what Maloon looks like, right?
Yeah, I think I can show you.
But he also knows that we're looking, like
Named
he's been
NPC.
watching
I need
us.
that one. I need.
So if we walk in there just straight in, he's gonna notice us.
There's Maloon War Dragon. That's not the picture of Maloon War Dragon I want to use. Stand by, everybody. Okay. I'll place that bad boy.
I think I have a disguise kit.
Okay.
I lied. I don't.
You might have proficiency with it or something. I don't know.
I think I do.
Where is he? That he is. Okay. Balloon War Dragon. He has half plate armor, blonde hair, brown eyes, beard. He carries a pretty gnarly looking sword and whip.
Oh, that makes more sense. I thought it was a stick.
Yeah, it's the angle, but it's a whip that's
Yeah.
like cracking.
Makes
It's hard.
makes
It was hard to get a good
Was-
picture of both
I
of
get it.
those in the thing, but
Yeah.
Was he there at the troll or the whatever came out of the hole, the troll hole, the first day?
I don't think so.
I don't think he
Okay.
helped with it. No,
No.
Yeah.
It was a dirt.
that was Durnan jumped out with his
Okay.
big sword. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just know there were some others around because there were some spellcasters, but he
Let me
wasn't there.
see.
Yagra was
Yeah.
fighting.
Oh, he was in the building. I don't think he helped. He sat calmly at a nearby table.
I know Yagra helped, and then
Yeah.
Who's the person that Vicky knew? The cleric lady.
Obaya. Yeah.
Yeah,
And she almost died of the mosquito.
you sure did.
And so did Vicky.
Rough time.
Yeah.
It's been a very sad start to this. Imagine if the first 2 episodes we lost 2 player characters, 2
Just-
a mosquito and Kenku.
All right,
Oof.
but this guy, he's probably pretty strong, so we.
Yeah. By
Some-
reputation, you feel like he's a relatively accomplished adventurer. Actually, you would know for a fact that he's a relatively accomplished adventurer because in the discussions that Victor had, the Black Staff of Waterdeep knows him personally from their time as adventurers. So
Okay.
you get the sense, like, probably, you know, again, if we're like, they don't speak in level terms, so you get the sense that he is probably between, in like power ability, between like Rainier Neverember and Durnan.
Okay.
If you remember, Rainier was like, he has multi-attack, he's kind of actually a badass.
That's terrifying.
So yeah, he's like tough guy.
Okay.
So
Good to
if
know.
he knows what
Yeah,
we
and then
look
also
like,
just to
he's-
clarify for everybody, Victor's mission is not find and kill Maloon War Dragon. It's get some information on whether or not you think this guy's got a
Intel,
head crab and return it to the Black Staff. Now, that's not to say he might not decide to make this mission, find and kill Maloon War Dragon, based on how you guys interact, but, just also saying that, like, the Black Staff didn't give you the job of go kill this guy because she probably thinks that wouldn't go well. And
Yeah,
also doesn't know
so
if he deserves it, so.
given that, do we want to keep going or get some intel and dip?
I
Search
think
the
we
place.
sneak. I don't think that if he knows what we look like, we should not be going in there, just strolling
Well,
in.
I do just want to say that based on just the information that we've gathered, it's extremely likely that what's going on is that he's been taken over by an intellect devourer. Now, if
Yeah.
you guys think that we should get eyes on him, have an interaction with him, and kind of go from there, I think that's totally valid. We could also wait until tomorrow, find him whenever Victor has had a chance to prepare himself a little bit better. But
Yeah,
I'm
so
also not in charge. These are just the options as I see them.
I think that's a good idea, and I think you and
I-
I and maybe Zylander try to maybe scout the place tonight
Yeah,
around.
Yeah,
just watch.
and I'll take Tab back. She needs to sleep.
Okay, well, as you all are sort of having your conversation, figuring things out, I think maybe you've holed up in an alley that's like, you can see the front door of the joint from here, but you're not like out and exposed in the open. You're kind of like surreptitiously keeping an eye on the place. Everybody go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right, I'll take that one.
Woo! Look at that
Nat
20.
I'm
Okay.
rolling
Oh,
on
24?
fire today.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Wait, Victor was heading back, wasn't he?
yes, but everyone is there now.
Am I
so-
here?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Am I rolling?
You are.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm burning
Also,
my
some of you guys
inspiration.
have inspiration if you want to burn it on this.
Yeah, I'm burning it.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn it as well.
Okay, and are folks burning chat inspiration or no?
I burnt my chat inspiration, yes.
Okay. And
I
you as
actually
well,
burnt
Victor?
DM.
Doing DM? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn
Okay.
my one inspiration.
Ooh.
I'm still at disadvantage, right? It's
Yeah.
gonna be great. Everything's
It's
fine.
okay. Here we go.
Oh.
16's not bad for
Oh god,
disadvantage.
it's not one. Okay, I'm
Okay.
burning chat inspo as well.
All right, Victor's burning
Jesus
the chat inspo.
Christ, Victor, stop coming.
That
on
heavy
sneaky
armor, man.
missions.
It's rough.
I swear.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
you roll better than me.
Okay.
With, 3 extra rolls.
Okay. So, as you guys are sort of like sneaking, hiding in the alley, trying not to be seen, everybody's, doing their best to remain unobtrusive. You can see the front door of the Three Pearls nightclub. As you stand there, you see Maloon Moordragon walk out of the front door of the Three Pearls nightclub and begin walking down the street alone. And that's where we're going to end this particular session of
Nice.
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Very nice.
I knew we could find another cliffhanger to land on. All right, everybody. Well, we are going to do our usual sign-off, remind everybody who we are and where we can be found while we try to find someone to go raid tonight. And so while we do that, that's okay. I also forgot to take a bio break today. I have a problem with that. Like, I just, Anyway, so with that, friends, while we look for somebody, we're going to remind you who we are, where we can be found on the internet, starting, of course, with Vincent Page.
Cool. Yes, friends, I've been Vincent Page, Vareth, the Drow Ranger. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm hoping to get back to streaming this week. We went to Louder in Life this weekend. I got to see Sleep Token, so it's been kind of crazy. But I do actually want to do a quick plug for this. We yesterday did part 1 of our finale for our other D&D campaign that we're running on my channel, While Beyond the Witchlight. We are finishing up that campaign Sunday. This next Sunday being, somebody give me the date.
28th.
The 28th. Thank you so much. So if you guys want to come and see how that campaign ends, I'm so excited. We left off on a stupid cliffhanger that I got in trouble for yesterday. So
Spoiler alert. Liam's not gonna be married by the end.
yeah, it'll be the first campaign that I've died, resurrected, got married, got divorced. It's honestly been a crazy campaign for me
Wild
specifically.
journey.
But please come hang out. We're going to do it probably about the same time that we start these, which 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 28th.
Okay.
Sorry.
Excellent. Stuff.
I am Lady Stuff, and I have been Tav, a somewhat sober, draconic sorceress.
Excellent. Skynet.
Yep, I'm Skynet. I've been playing Victor, and who has some really good connections.
He's a connected man.
Oh, and I'm a human paladin. Sorry.
Yeah. Jason.
Yeah, and I'm Jason, the halfling druid, who's apparently the spitting image of somebody real bad taking over some factions in town.
And a halfling druid.
Halfling druid.
Yeah. And Zylander. Nope, you're a hero human named Rainbow Foxy. Rainbow Foxy.
I'm Foxy. I've been playing Zylander, your high elf rogue, who successfully romanced without needing inspiration for the first time this entire campaign, and rolled like an absolute monster today. So
Yeah.
feels
Solid
great.
rolls. Okay, well, folks, I am Pixel. I have been your dungeon master, and I did a lot of work. This is a busy day over here on the GM side. I was your foxy man. I was your sad man. I was your southern bartender man. I was your vaguely Celtic woman. Let's see. Who
woman?
else? I was your orc gangster woman from Brooklyn. We did a
You were
lot of work
stoner?
today. I was your stoner man. I was your character from a different campaign, Osmandius. We did a lot. We did a lot of work today. Had a good time. And you can find me here on twitch.tv/hammerpixel sometimes whenever I decide to start streaming again. And also on alternating weekends where we do the Artisan and Tavernus campaign, where I play Fenix Brightgrin, #1 internet sad dad, and Dwarven Barbarian. So, with that, we are going to raid X Laney X today. So, send her the old Yeet Fleet AOA, bonus bombs tavern love. We're going to get that raid out there. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out for this crazy fun that we like to have every couple of weeks. We super appreciate getting to share these stories with you. And we are going to go ahead and do that raid. So, thank you. And we'll see you next time in a couple of weeks. Peace out.
Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder. Sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trial.